Guess up. Hello? Hello, Crank.
Hi, Cranku.
How are you today?
How are you after last night?
I understand. I know the feeling.
Oh, okay, stay away from me.
Oh.
Well, what?
What?
Well, yeah,
What?
okay, yeah. Numb is better than
Stop it,
feeling
please.
constantly.
What? What? Why'd I go that way?
Gotcha. I'll be in on it for like 30 minutes and then I have to go record a thing. Okay. Okie doke.
You'll just solo compensate. Poor Crank.
It has been actually. Yes.
So like,
Wait, are we doing
we
things
on
right
the
stream?
Wolfomaniacs to hit grab, right?
I could have swore I just heard my own voice.
now? Ah. You're
Oh, hey guys, I just showed up. What's going on?
Can't believe this.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and
Damn it,
welcome to
Craig.
Skullgirls Get Gr8. This is the audio test. We will be starting soon. Please let us know if any of the one commentator this week is a little too loud or a little too quiet. We want me to be about, I don't know, audible, and the game should be also audible, but not drowning me out. If there are any suggestions that you would like to provide, please feel free to do so. We want the stream to be just perfect for you. You guys can talk again.
I
Sure.
still admit to wanting Crank to be about his helmet.
Tuning in to Skullgirls Get Gr8, unable to hear the commentators over the loud game audio. What if I got news for you?
Now you sound like one of those old-timey radio
It's
commentators.
the only type of salesman I would ever want to be. Hey, Animita. Hello there, Animita. Also, can I just make a huge shout out to Chubbiest Thread? I don't
Yeah,
know who this
dude.
person is, but they must be from like one of the two streams I wasn't here for. Oh, hey Ninja, how's you doing?
Yeah, he
well-
was here for the B grade.
Dude.
He donated that.
Dude, Chubbiest
Punish.
Thread over
Oh, we got the punish.
like took over the leaderboard in donations.
Yeah,
The
dude.
person donated
Damn.
5,000 bits.
Damn.
Holy crap.
Yo, props to this golden god over here. Thank you so much. The
Wait,
usual
isn't it
spiel.
100 bits is $1 or something like that?
100 bits is a buck. Yeah. No, it's not 100 bits. 1,000 bits is a buck. It's
1,000
$5.
bits? Oh, okay, that is $5.
If it was $50, I'd kind of be having a seizure right now.
I doubt it. I don't know about that. Like you just I can't believe you did that.
Yeah, no,
Reminds me
I
of
think it's
something.
$5. That being said, though,
do this.
remember, guys, everything you guys donate goes straight towards promoting the Skullgirls Be Great and increasing the prize pool money. This is a non-profit stream. At most, some of the money might go towards improving the stream, but it will not go to our pockets, except for Kenji because he has a drug addiction. But other than that, all that money goes straight towards making sure
Yeah, I
Skullgirls Be
respect
Great is
that.
great. Oh my God, Yo-Yo and JP subscribed to Twitch. Who's this JP fella? I haven't heard of him really. Must be new. But Yo-Yo,
I think he makes music.
oh that's cool. Did he make the Skullgirls
No.
music?
We're not doing that.
This is your chance to sell out.
I mean, you're right, but I don't.
Everyone knows that
Okay,
JP is one of
right.
the big three daddies of Skullgirls. Great.
It's the
Series.
Fukuor granddaddy.
You should just
Well,
change
he's
your name to your SoundCloud link.
the SoundCloud thing. Yo, Lincoln Bill.
Jack Phillips. Yeah.
Oh
That's what it is.
hell yeah, my man Jack Phillips over here.
It's amazing.
Yo, for reals though, Jack
Oh.
Conte, that guy makes amazing music.
What-
You guys should check him out.
Reset.
He's old school. He actually also literally invented Patreon. So that's kind of neat.
Patreon?
I literally did not know that for the longest time, but apparently he co-founded Patreon. I'm like, oh,
Oh, really?
Ah.
yeah.
That is
I
not
was not
our.
expecting that.
That's pretty cool, actually. Oh,
He-
shit.
He's a dude. He also makes really good music. Well, he used to make really good music. Check out his wife's music instead, actually. Just check out Compliments.
Nice.
Wife's music's better.
Natalie Dawn has some beautiful fucking music. I wonder if she's still Natalie Dawn. I don't know if she actually changed her last name. But she got married like a few months ago.
Fuck. Damn it.
One of the only like musicians I'll actually know something about, pretty much.
Oh.
So for those guys who are excited that we're starting early, we're not.
Yeah, we're not.
No, you're not. No, we're not.
I haven't made signups yet. I also am going to change the signups because I'm so sick and tired of everyone asking me, are signups still open? I'm literally gonna put
What?
giant words that say, signups are still open!
Hey, Craig, our sign up's still open.
No. Yeah,
No.
unfortunately.
What are you doing?
No.
It's okay. I signed up.
No,
I
right?
signed up around midnight.
You signed up for Raw Midnight.
I said around
Fancy
midnight,
Raw.
not for Raw
Oh.
midnight.
Alright.
Although I could go for some
I'm
Raw
watching
right now.
it.
Robin Knight! That's the new Smash 5 character.
The Robin Knight.
It's just
Robin
Robin in
Knight.
white armor. You know what? I'd fucking play that character. It sounds fucking cool, actually.
A lot of speculation that next Smash is gonna be
For
like
some reason, I just imagined it was a bird who also happened to be a knight.
a bird.
You know, that sounds even better. Forget that. I'd play that more.
When you play a bird, it's a knight. Bird knight. Fisting Android girls. I know. He actually a part of this?
I should pretend to be Matlock.
Pretend to be.
Boy, you don't tell me you playing a certain color. You're like, I'm gonna pretend to be this guy for a while.
Weekly matchups and notes.
I don't pretend I am.
You are okay.
You guys got 5 seconds to close signups. Too late. We're done.
Jeez, man.
That was quick.
I give.
Yeah,
no
man, that
shits.
was pretty brutal.
Alright, guys,
No,
you
no
got time to sign
This
up.
is inverse skull seconds.
Inverse skull seconds.
Inverse skulls.
Okay. Oh.
Wouldn't that make real time actually much longer than it seems?
No, actual skull seconds are longer than real time. So inverse skull seconds would be really fast time, or just honestly normal real time.
Okay. Okay.
So what exactly is this, by the way? Animita, well, let me tell you. So what we do here is we match people up against even-ish opponents, as even as we can guess that people would be, and then after that, we try to give you a matchup that matches your skill level, whatever, so on and so forth, and give you a training buddy if you would like. You can become friends with them if you'd want. But most of the time, we're just trying to give you constructive criticism on your play, trying to not literally tell you everything that's wrong with your play, but tell you just enough so you can start focusing on what you need to improve, and also have some details in the back of your mind on the really cool things you can work on the side. Eye controls, there is unfortunately no advanced bracket at this time, and it would have been out by now. We were actually thinking about adding advanced brackets around December, and they would have been out right now, but the thing is, right now, because there's so many Skullgirls, not Skullgirls, I was going to say Skullgirls clones. No, since there are too many Team Fighter games out here right now that are surprisingly popular, until they die down a little bit, there's actually no reason to really create an advanced bracket. And they will die down, and no, Skullgirls will not.
What?
I guarantee you.
Hello, Sam. He just muted himself.
Hello.
Oh snap! Sam didn't do the thing where he just jumps in and immediately says hello. That's the tech.
Wait, what? I did.
I know. Wait,
I had to
what,
mute
you did?
myself.
Oh, I guess I just didn't hear you. My bad.
That looks
That's
sick.
the mix-up. That was the mix-up, though.
Damn, the stealth mode.
Yeah, he got stealthily mixed up.
Glitch who's asking me still dying, Tenku? The answer is yes. I am indeed dying. I've been sick for a long time. I've gotten sicker, and now half my face is screaming in pain. Well, not literally right
half
now.
is
It
not.
was though.
Isn't it your tooth? What happened?
Okay, so I think I need a root canal, TLDR. But one of my
Jesus.
toothsies a few days ago, I was just eating a sandwich, and then I heard this cracking sound, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh,
This is gonna hurt in about 5 minutes, isn't it? And then in about 5 minutes, sure enough, I was in excruciating pain. And naturally, because it's a tooth pain on the upper side of my jaw, that naturally the nerve is sensitive and it's closer enough to my brain, so that it starts causing a migraine. And the migraine got so bad that I was literally in so much agonizing pain. I was just crying and drooling in the same spot for a long time, wishing to die. And until I fell asleep. I couldn't fall asleep till 7 a.m. because, of course, I'm in so much pain that I can't fall asleep. So I had to use a sick day that I don't have. So I'm just gonna be losing money.
Great.
And I'm probably gonna have to get surgery soon. So I am peachy, guys. I'm so happy right now.
Yay.
Did the whatchamacallit? Oh my god.
What? What am I doing?
The
God.
cracking, the cracking sound. Was that
Oh,
just
my
like the filling coming
I'm
apart?
assuming the filling was just coming apart. I don't know what it was. It was just the strangest feeling. Because, what ended up actually happening is that it went stupidly numb for, 4 hours or so before the pain actually started.
Whoa.
I was kind of exaggerating for the sake of the story. But, it was super strange. It's like there was some sort of, narcotic under my filling that never actually touched my nerve until now. And then that narcotic finally touched, and I'm like, oh, I don't feel my tooth at all. It's just non-existent. And then it came back in excruciating pain, naturally, because something is stabbing my nerve. Right now, I'm guessing the half my face is numb is because that nerve is literally dead / dying. And you know what? I'm okay with this. I'm very okay with that nerve being completely dead and me needing surgery.
I mean, you still have to get surgery though. I don't know about that.
Of course. I mean, I can't leave a dead nerve in my face.
My face is dying.
Right.
I'm fine with this.
Better than my face dying and me being in agonizing pain.
Let's see.
At the same time.
Oh,
Always good.
Is learning how to program, automate, homebrew D&D systems overkill? No. Because I literally did the same thing. Or am I not doing enough? You're not doing it enough. No, I'm just kidding. You're doing plenty. Your cult following D&D squad do not appreciate you enough because you are a very precious
In
individual.
level 3. Looks familiar.
Animita's like not the game. What are you doing? I mean, we're just chilling on the call right now. He's just setting up whatchamacallit matchups.
Yep.
Level 3.
Penny, no, Penny.
The
no.
legendary Pen 8.
What's wrong with Penny?
I was about to freak out because there was no sound, but actually just had it muted. I'm legendary. Or am I not doing it?
That doesn't work.
Alright, we sit in training mode for a bit. I need to practice these pillar combos.
I get him.
Do it. Practice the pillar combo.
Whoop, up.
I mean, the mid screen is 8K, so
Practice the pillar combo.
Penny tuning in saying I was about to freak out because there's no sound, but actually I heard it.
Get in.
Or actually I just had it muted.
I don't
I'm
wanna know.
legendary. You absolutely are, Penny, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
There we go.
Not even you. Also,
Penny's
Penny,
adorable.
hop in the call for like 5 minutes. You're just doing work. Who cares?
Okay.
I'm not like a lot of people think like I was being funny when I said that, but if you knew her, if you knew Penny's situation, you would say the same thing.
You're right.
Well, one of her situations, whatever.
Hello? My
Hi.
boss probably cares, but she's not here, so whatever.
Oh, get wrecked! She's not tuning into Skullgirls Get Gr8, although she is. That'd be really, really funny.
Hey guys, I'm gonna learn
Whoa,
speedily. Wait, hold on.
I need to stop naming stuff.
Hold on, let
She's
me
like, wait a
pick
minute, is
up
that
my
Penny?
couch
What's she
right now.
doing here? She's like telling you to get back to work while she's playing Skullgirls?
I would die.
Now I want
Me
to.
too. So Missing Now has 2.718.
Not what I want at all. Goddamn.
1828 hours. Why? It's not even a fancy number, is it? What did you divide by?
Happened?
Like at least put like
What
V
did
or
I just
something, like
watch?
1.618 or some
A
shit.
lot of people in here, jeez.
oh,
No,
I,
not
just-
enough people, honestly. You need to
I
double up.
approximated my hours. Like why they're still around 1,000.
But Penny, by the way,
Hi.
Fedster asked me for games. He's working on a Robo.
He's working on a robo.
No, he's not.
He's working
The
on
new Liam.
Oh
I'd
god.
like Liam.
I'd like a boss to like play
But he doesn't know
Skullgirls.
any mid-screen combos, so he just plays the keep away game.
Send him my plays links that I send to freaking everybody to Untrobo.
Shmup Dog just entering disconnecting for the chat.
I sent it to Guru at some point. I gotta find my DMs with him.
Liam playing the game.
I know one full 20,
Gaming.
240 on Dizzy Combo, but that's it. I don't know. Beginner, intermediate, put me wherever. There.
Chip damage. Goddamn. That's a waste of minute, whatever.
You heard your name because that was like you're entering and disconnecting from the chat. That's why.
It came not bad, but it's not a big Tony combo.
That needs to be my next follow send.
No.
If you have
No,
a
it's
seizure.
not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Someone recorded that. Actually, no. You can just get it off the Great stream later.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I still want Sam having a seizure on stream, like, to be my follow sound from like literally a year and a half ago, when like we said a pun, Sam didn't get it for like 5 seconds, and Sam just goes, "Ah!" And I'm just like, I love that sound he made so much.
I remember that. I remember the
So
exact time
good.
that I remember it.
We still have it clipped. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's beautiful.
Amazing.
What? Damn, nice.
How many people are here today, Crank?
I'll have you know it is 12 question mark, but we're still gonna treat it like it's 13 because it was supposed to be 13, I think. Hold on a
Alright.
second. I know a
Someone
couple
dropped out, like, this
people
morning.
quit. I should actually find out who.
What was that, Penny?
Monster.
No,
Someone
Kenpai,
dropped out this
Kenpai,
morning.
Kenpai. The Kenpai says don't kill me, and then literally decides to abandon us. How dare you? No, I'm kidding.
I can't
Kenpai, I hope you sort out whatever had you busy today. Join us next week, please.
Peter Federal playing Social Fiction.
Gross.
I am him.
Did you say Penny, by the way?
Combo.
Gross.
No, the thing before.
Something about dying in the
I
morning?
don't remember.
Through.
Things that kill
It's literally been like a minute.
I'm freaking working. Get out of my face.
Alright.
Mm.
I'm super
Ooh.
multitasking right
I mean,
now.
we just mentioned that, you know.
Ah, ooh, that was a bad
You
read.
have a natural talent for multitasking. You've been training for this all your life.
I
Oh,
like
you're
the
right.
I'd like the idea of like your boss playing Skullgirls because you just be like, yo, I want a raise, and she's like, okay, first 10 means scrub.
I want hours. Let's start there.
I
I'll
want.
promote you
Today would
if you
be
teach
rich,
me a B&B
though.
on Parasol.
That'd be
No,
amazing.
no, no. The boss, the stipulation is you're not allowed to be Parasol.
Oh no! I mean, I play freaking every character. It's fine.
I mean, you're right.
As long as he doesn't say Solo Bella.
Oh yeah, let's see your
Even then.
fucking solo bail.
You know damn well you would do run stop 360.
Well, it would work.
No, it wouldn't work because I would
Maybe
daze
it
you and you would die.
Yeah,
Squiggly
I thought
literally
it
has a
was
combo
my
for,
boss,
or
though.
not a combo, an answer to everything Bella can do. It's really dumb, actually.
Yeah, but if I'm fighting my boss, right? I've never seen her jump at IRL, which means I'll hit every 260.
Mm.
Oh,
She doesn't jump
Actually,
IRL,
because, I mean,
therefore.
considering how much she
Ooh,
ducks you,
game.
she probably only up backs, honestly.
Shoot, you're right.
we played the up
Am
back
I late?
Olympics.
You're not even late. We haven't even started yet.
She ducks me so much she probably plays Val. That's a duck eater.
Oh!
I made a duck eater joke. He plays Valentine. That's the joke.
Da-da-da-da.
The uncommon.
Yo, when was the last time you
I
played?
know.
What's that?
When was the last time you played?
Me?
Yeah, I'm like scrolling up. I'm like, oh yeah, who did you fight last time? And it's just
I think
Keeps-
I fought Guru and I didn't open. I fought at Guru's open lobby. I think
We're in it.
oh okay, cool. That's
Yes.
fine. That's not
I
missing.
haven't
what
been able to play
That's what
Saturday
happened, yeah.
because of work.
Oh, that didn't work well.
Oh fuck, word. Let's be real.
Right?
I didn't mean it, boss.
But money's pretty cool. So, you know.
I
Yeah.
didn't mean it, boss. I didn't mean it.
Money's not
Yo,
only cool;
Penny.
it is also vital. In fact, I wish I didn't need money. I don't like money.
Same.
Same. I hate money.
Oh,
Money lets
Someone
me
say
like
my name.
treat
I only
people to
like the
food
things that money
sometimes.
can buy me.
Yes, I said your name.
What was it?
I was saying, do you want to play League Leader?
Ew.
If I have to.
You don't.
Perfect.
No,
I want to
you
get
don't
good
have
at I want to get good at Zoe, but every time I play League, 2 games in, I'm like, why do I play this game again? And then when I'm not playing League, I'm like, man, League sounds really fun.
What?
Yeah, that sounds
Penny,
about
why are you
right.
in this terrible spiral right now?
It's no, that's Yu-Gi-Oh, JP. That's a joke nobody gets.
Can't believe it.
I need to
Stop.
stop de-cheering myself. God.
Where
Ah,
The joke is
are
Spiral
the
was a top
matchups?
tier deck in
Matchups will
Yu-Gi-Oh.
be out soon. Missing no.
The joke is y'all playing crappy games. Oh
Yu-Gi-Oh
boy,
is
League of Legends and
don't
then
have-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh's good.
By the way, something I didn't know about King of the Hill. What do you call that?
battery.
What do you call
Oh
it?
man, there's
The
a
one
match.
with Spyro. What do you call the one with Spyro, Penny?
Man, you open lobby at
TFT.
the end
Oh!
of the event.
The one with Spiral and
Oh man, the
What are you
reverb
talking
on that. Can I have that?
Oh,
The
the
Spiral-Man.
payload map?
Yeah,
It's Badwater.
Badwater. Yeah, I didn't realize that in the King of the Hill version they like fenced that area completely off.
There's no King of the Hill Badwater.
There is actually.
There's Badlands. Well, then you're playing a gosh dang not official map because there's not an official one.
It is. It's in the game mode.
Then you're talking about Badlands, and that's not the payload map because
Uh,
Badlands has CP and King of the Hill,
Yeah,
Oh man.
that's what it is. Badlands.
but that doesn't have Spiral. That's
Yeah.
Badwater.
It's.
Oh, you should
Then
probably
what
play
is-
Modern
What the
Tetris.
fuck is it then? Hold on a second. So the one with like the Spyro Mountain.
You're talking about Spire.
Ah, yes, Spire.
Spiral and Spire are very different things.
Yes, Spire. The one with Spire then.
Yeah,
That's the one
That's
I'm
not
talking
confusing at all.
Spire is a soldier's
Right.
dream.
They
It's
removed.
great.
They fenced it off in the King of the Hill.
Yeah,
version, which I
my
think-
favorite thing I've ever done in competitive was we had our demo men play lock and load, and both of our soldiers played direct hit, and then we all just sat on top of it, and they could never get up.
Wow.
Like it's not supposed to work, but it was really funny.
See me TGM, no CS in Modern Tetris, because obviously
You
you're
mean something that's not Puyo because it sucks. I'm assuming that's missing now, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
crazy.
crazy.
Oh, had Shadow
Well,
on
you-
stream before?
Oh, you was
You're
great,
legend.
but it sucks.
We've had Shadow on stream, right?
Yes, we had Shadow.
sounds
on stream,
familiar.
Yes.
Might have been for beat rate,
Shadow's
though.
signing up, being like, I don't know if I belong in beginner or intermediate. I'm like, dude, you've been here for a while.
It might have been
For a
beat rate
while.
they played in. I'm not sure.
He played B grade. Did he play B grade? Right?
I don't know. We'll find
I
out.
remember.
Maybe I'm crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna actually search for this because I could have sworn we had Shadow.
And
Must
then
be there's
suddenly you
just
start
multiple
doing it, Sam.
Shadows.
Huh?
Because it's
Huh?
stuck in
Sam?
my head.
Huh?
This thing, I was like, oh hell no.
Shut up.
Option of
By the way,
flip,
GPU co-hosting.
Oh,
today?
Missy don't challenge all of you to fight
I'll
Kate.
co-host for like 30 minutes because then I have to go record a thing.
Okay. Because I was going to ask if you weren't like, did you want to play Payday or something?
After I go do the thing and then I come back after getting my 2 terabyte hard drive.
Oh.
Maybe.
yeah, we had
You have
a Shadow
a
on
wait, is it a
March
hard
3rd.
drive or an
That was
SSD?
played at least once.
Hard drive.
Flame.
Suck.
7200
I like
RPM,
how you're
okay.
interested, and then as soon as it was hard drive,
Okay,
you were like,
so this laptop that I got came with a 250 gig SSD. And I installed 2 games and now I'm out of space. So I need to grab my terabyte
Yo.
SSD from other.
Yo, Craig, give
point.
Missing no advice on how to find a solo squiggly.
It's
I'm just
7200.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this out of context. Someone just DM'd me and says I keep trying to steal your purity organ.
Wait, I'm
No
sorry, what?
context.
Say it again? Hold on,
Wait,
what?
excuse me, what?
That's it.
No, say it again. I didn't
What?
mean-
Oh, say it again.
I keep and lol. I keep trying to get me to. Wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me say this.
Punish.
Keep
What?
trying to get me to steal your
Yeah.
purity organ.
Your purity organ. Is
Purity
that like
organ?
the bottom of your ear?
What does that mean?
Oh, that just kind of
Yeah.
sounds like the bottom of your stomach.
Sure.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Do it low
Sure.
right now.
I feel like it's something else, but I'm gonna pretend like I'm innocent.
Same.
Oh.
I'm gonna
God.
pretend that's a heart.
Purity organ. I guess we should start with that.
On that note, nah. I actually have to post
Probably
the
just-
matchups everywhere. Give me like
Okay,
30
go
seconds.
for it.
And by 30 seconds, I mean 30 minutes. By 30 minutes, I mean 30
Shadow?
hours.
Shadow plays Fuqua.
Wow.
Right? I think I've seen them over here.
Sounds right.
Pretty sure they play Fuqua. Otherwise, they belong in beginners. I'm pretty sure.
Megan Missing is saying, yeah, and y'all play crappy games like Modern Tetris. See me in TGM. Oh, hell yeah.
How does it
Also,
take
screw
off
you.
on
GM. Oh, the Grand Tetris.
The
game.
Grandmaster.
There's a reason why Puyo Puyo is not as popular.
Or good.
Or good.
Sucks.
No, they may or may not be related.
Oh, Jesus, that was nice.
I'm gonna play Missing with my solo
the-
squiggly.
Oh,
Oh, is that a...
Just
Oh, that...
pure
That's it.
giggles.
Why are they paywalling SNES? What the fuck?
Stop doing that. Goddamn.
Like Fightcade or something. But Fightcade's being paywalled? Or SNES? The reason is because they never released it outside of Japan. Oh.
What's this like?
Also because it sucks. That's the other reason.
What has been paywalled?
SNES on Fightcade or something like that? I don't know.
SNES on Fight Kit? What?
Yeah.
I don't understand what that even means.
So, Jim Missing was like, we got Puyotsu on Fightcade
I
2 now.
know. That was good.
Does Fightcade have Dr. Mario? I forget if SNES is on there. And then I know they're paywalling SNES, so I presume that's in relation to Fightcade.
Yeah, so it's if you want to play a SNES game.
Oh, I
it's
got
gonna be
Rumble.
How
paywall.
do you
Oh.
paywall
Why
on
don't you-
Fightcade?
Yeah, because
you know.
that's technically illegal.
I think Sam's right. Like, I think it's kind of illegal
To
paywall
gain
on
money.
Fightcade. Like, how do you do
Ooh.
that?
Yeah, because
Technically?
technically that's, you know, you're getting money for emulating games.
You got a chair back here.
That's completely
Yeah.
illegal.
That is illegal.
Yeah, that's completely illegal.
I don't understand anything. I'm probably just not understanding the context, but I guess that makes sense. Whatever. Announcements. I'm gonna announce the thing, everyone. Be to everybody.
That's true. Oh, Penny with the dank logic right there.
Yo, Penny dropped some dick lore.
Dank logic.
Yeah, I kept talking bad about Puyo. Missing Notes said, "Come see me in Puyo verse, or I'll bop you just as hard in TGM." And I'm like, probably I suck, but our skill in Tetris has nothing to do with how good Puyo is.
Just don't know how to play. Maybe you don't know how to play.
Once again, possibly accurate, and will not confirm nor deny because I like to think I'm pretty good, but I've not fought like a top tier player.
I
mean,
I guess.
I don't think you'd stand a chance against a top tier player, but I do think you're
No, I wouldn't.
better than most people in
But
Tetris. Considering you lost
I think
45 minutes in marathon mode, which I still think you're lying about.
Nah, I'll send you a picture. I'll do it after I get off work.
Okay.
But gosh dang, I think I'm
dang.
worse than I think I am. But I still think I'm better than. I feel like I
Used to
could
be.
go up the ranks, but I'm better.
Well, I can do
I'm
it.
worse than I think I am. That being
what?
said, the reason I don't like Puyo is because it's gosh dang boring. It doesn't matter how good I get at Puyo, it's still boring.
Puyo's fun.
It's boring.
Oh,
as
it's
heck.
pretty boring.
fun.
I don't know.
It's actually fun. But
I
alright.
mean,
That's
I'm
a
glad
thing.
you like it, but I think it's boring. Like, it's perfectly okay if you
Here's
like
the
it.
fun part about this whole argument. Both sides are subjective. So bringing it up every gosh dang stream
Yeah.
doesn't mean anything because nobody's gonna change their minds.
It really comes down to Missing Nose screaming at us saying our opinions are wrong because we're not good enough at the game. And we're like,
Basically.
we don't want to get good enough at the
Missing No,
game
you're-
because the game currently sucks to us.
I don't want to play a
Listen, no,
game I
you're-
don't like. I don't know.
Listen, no, your opinion's wrong. Just in general, it's just wrong.
I
Yeah,
reject
Sam
your
hates Puyo
reality
too?
and substitute my own.
Confirm Sam hates Puyo too?
Indeed.
No, I
Yeah,
like
you're
Puyo. No, I like Puyo. I just
But
don't
that
like
opinion was wrong.
I'm just like,
Things
over
haven't
here,
started
how
yet.
many
We're still
times
just
are you
kinda
gonna
chilling.
show up?
We're starting in like, you guys can literally count down. I'm just making sure everyone knows what the sign-ups are. That's all.
5,
Yeah.
4,
I mean,
3.
I didn't say countdown from what.
Start from 60.
Start from 60? No way.
Count up from 60 minutes, dude.
60,
Creating a page
50,
from
60
hot
seconds.
work permit.
58,
Oh god,
57,
Sam's doing it.
56,
I'm legit right now.
55,
60
creating a
cells,
page
54,
hot-
53.
Oh my god.
Alright, so I want to point something out to Twitch chat. Literally, anytime you guys see an empty lobby like this and we're just doing like an audio test or whatever, any two players can jump in and just start playing. Just right click my name in the group chat and click join game. And then just go at it. This is functionally an open lobby while we wait. It's just kind of like an opening show, opening act.
Fight me while we wait. No,
It's like the pre-game show, so it is. Then the main event happens.
Maybe the pre-show game. Oh,
Also, Sam, how many people are?
Yeah.
How big is this lobby?
I don't know.
You should check the stream real fast.
I don't have. I
should
don't
just
have
call
stream up
people.
at all.
Is it 4 people?
4 people.
Wow, is my opening stream 4 people? The 4-person
Yeah.
lobby? Is it
Yeah.
like it's always literally been?
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, sometimes it's 5 if we get nuts with the commentators.
Oh shit,
right.
you're right.
Uh,
Sam was so sure that literally for the last 2 years it's always been 8.
Everyone
No.
here in this call is
Whatever.
co-hosting.
I
That would be
guess.
awful. That would be awful.
And that's how Skullgirls Get Gr8 died.
Oof.
Yo, Crank, I am the boss. I make the decisions. Remember?
Nah, you've been MIA
I don't know
a
about
little
this
too
server.
long,
I've been
buddy.
rude.
You've been
You kept
dethroned.
I've been
You've been
rude. You kept
dethroned.
calling me the boss.
Starting a revolution.
Fight me.
Called you a
NSM.
boss back when you actually used to be here, Sam.
Yeah, and then I
Oh.
give up because I don't do anything for the stream.
7 minutes 27 seconds to level 500 in TTM3. Beat that, and then you might be able to allow to talk shit. Or I mean, nobody cares. But
I
you know.
don't care. I don't like
Damn.
Puyo. Your time in Tetris does not affect my opinion of how good Puyo is. I don't.
Damn, Missing Nose dick is real big.
Yeah.
I'm dying right now.
Sam?
Stalin's like
Don't even listen.
Stalin-
Please don't die on us.
Stalin's like fight me in Street Fighter. So the last Street Fighter I played was Street Fighter Championship 2.
I want to pretend I know how to play Street Fighter 5, only because I
I'm-
want to stop
I'm-
sucking so bad in
Yo, right there.
Street Fighter clones in fucking
Yo, yo, yo.
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. I ran.
Mystery Tournament. For anyone who is still listening to what I was saying.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I got this. I know.
I want to play.
I know 2 buttons on Big Man.
Both games I lost. I was like literally 1 game away from making it out of pools, and both games I lost in Mystery were Street Fighter clones. They're fucking pissing me off. One of those
Gosh,
players
I-
actually was one of the top 4 players in like the top 4 finalists or whatever.
Well, I
Semifinalists.
don't
There we
know
go.
what the fuck.
Gosh dang, I'll put time in if you want to learn it.
Hell,
I've been
I
meaning
mean,
to
question
learn
mark,
it.
hell yeah. I feel like me putting time into it is exactly the problem. I don't have. I
Well,
barely have time to
yeah.
put into Skullgirls.
I mean, you're right.
So at some
Oh,
point,
right,
like a
the
month
launcher's
before
a
Combo
good
Breaker,
one.
just let me know and we'll just fucking go at it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Alright.
Gosh dang, I'm gonna pick up Tekken again too, because Noctis looks cool. I don't like his character, but he's got a sword, and I like swords.
Hell yeah, you do.
I
Swords
literally
usually
only
need
need Street
disjoint.
Fighter 5 to play Abigail.
Gosh dang, swords mean disjointed buttons, and that makes me excited.
You know,
No.
Yoshimitsu has a sword,
No.
and has had a sword since Tekken 1.
He's not as cool as a lot of the other characters.
How dare you?
Noctis is so flashy with all the teleports and junk though.
It's true.
Cool.
I still can't teleport.
I know, I wish. That's why I play Oleander, to make up for it.
You play Oleander because she was a broken piece of shit.
He's not broken.
I didn't know
No,
she was broken when I picked her up.
She
I
did
did.
They played
in your
it,
soul.
played it because what?
Is she actually confirmed broken?
Big butt.
Not anymore.
Actually-
I think she's not the best anymore.
Good.
What am I doing?
Like, she was
What are you
really
doing?
good, but she didn't have anything broken other than, like, Fred and block stun. And now that's gone.
Again.
Again,
Yeah.
because they.
So now, if they don't have a disjoint, you can, like, do infinite magic mines and just sit behind them forever. But there's still ways around that, so it's not even that broken. Unless you ask Swagga. He's gonna choke me if you watch this VOD
Well,
back.
part of me wants to do something random, and then the other half of me realizes I don't know how to play over half the cast.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
We're doing it though.
Alright, cool. Go with that assist.
The best part of
Okay.
Skullgirls is when both of you play random. It's so fun.
Okay. Oh God. No, that was Robo, right?
We're gonna play this team the right way.
What was I trying to do?
Are you trying to send signups everywhere, dude? Yeah, great.
Making a hot work permit.
I only know how to do half barrel moves.
Half?
Oh, I know half because I still messed them up.
Yeah, it's actually really crazy tech. He only turns into a barrel for the first half of the downward fall.
You could do the you could do it like with the barrel restands where you only hit half the hits a barrel, and then it restands them.
That's
That was
awesome.
a really far grab.
That's I think all I would do actually if I played double.
Yeah, that's what Mayor does. It looks cool, but it does no damage.
Not
Yeah,
fair.
it's actually worthless.
But it looks cool.
It does look.
Also, it only works in the corner.
Oh.
And playing double while there in the corner kind of sucks because you don't get cross-ups.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
At least not good cross-ups.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you know the thing that makes double unfair? The completely free cross-ups? Let's just not do that.
Yeah, you get one cross-up by pulling him out of the corner, but it's super mashable
Oh.
because you have to commit to flush
Stop,
step.
how you going?
I think my DHD.
He didn't.
You know what?
I was gonna do it again too.
That laugh is the laugh for purity.
Is that your purity organ?
No, we're not doing this. Okay,
We're
putting
not
our life in
doing
the
this.
organs.
Please don't.
Assist.
Oh, okay, so she clarified. Purity organ means kidneys.
That makes sense.
Why?
That's not actually.
Because it purifies the alcohol and junk. and
Oh, that's
makes
your
it-
liver.
Oh.
I'm about to make every Robo
Look,
player.
I'm not a human body. I don't know what.
I like how you also said purifies the alcohol. Not the blood, your
Yeah.
alcohol. It just makes
Yeah,
it
that's
better.
the important part. That's the important part. You don't need blood. You only need alcohol.
Right.
That could be the case.
This is
for a
getting
lot of-
really depressing.
Yeah.
Now I'm just talking shit about y'all play the single worst version of Tetris ever made. EGM is not the worst version of Tetris ever made. How dare you?
No, he means modern. He means modern.
Oh, I almost got
Means what?
you.
What?
Wait,
He means modern. He means modern.
modern? Oh,
Modern Tetris. Yeah.
oh,
Is Mr.
yeah.
Gross still
No,
on
it
this?
is. First of all, it's not the worst, but it's really fucking bad. Second of all, like,
Nobody cares.
I'm literally playing it just guideline. Yeah, guideline is modern. Anyway, but like it's I just wanna play TGM, but TGM 4 will never
Oh
happen
God.
because everyone hates us.
I mean, I just want to play Tetris.
I just want to play.
The
That's
fact that
fine.
you will let me play Tetris is just more about you than it does about me.
He'll let you play Tetris. He'll just bicker about it. Which is fine.
He'll just bash me for it because I'm playing Tetris.
To be fair, I do the same thing
Oh.
anytime any of you play League. So yes, it's fair.
I mean, you're right.
I mean, I
but
don't
we
play
agree with
League.
you
I
about
think
League.
all those are that's the true part.
No, I want to play Tetris, and Puyo's presentation is really nice. It's fun to look at. I think that's what I'm doing.
All right, I'm gonna pop over to the other call because we're about to start.
I have a sandwich.
Bye,
It's
Frank.
like an hour.
I'm
I'll see you. I'll see you with the
so jealous of
stream.
sandwich right now. I want a sandwich so bad. I don't know if I can eat
Some of
it.
mine.
Frank, move me over. Frank, move me over.
Yeah, sure, fine. All right, so now that he's gone, what do we do?
Man, isn't JP just like,
He's just so cool.
yeah, he's great. I'd fly a helicopter.
Fuck that noise. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Skullgirls Get Gr8. We are now going live. I think you guys know the spiel, but just in case you guys don't, for any new players that are here, what we do here is we try to give you guys constructive criticism, find you guys like practice partners and stuff like that. Just basically provide a community that serves as a gateway into the SGC. We are a very large and active fighting game community with one of the most active player bases in any fighting game ever, despite being, what, 6 years old at this point? That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Welcome, and we're gonna try to give you we're not gonna tell you everything that's wrong with your play. We'll try to focus on what you need to work on the most, and occasionally add in a few advanced tips just so you have something in the back of your mind to work on. But for the most part, it's just have a good time, relax, get in some weekly practice. It's really important to practice very regularly, ideally every day, but I mean not everyone has that kind of luxury. So get in some weekly practice at the very least. So welcome to the stream, and the first matchup, as has been posted quite literally everywhere, is going to be Flashwire versus a real robot. Now, while I invite these two into the lobby, I want to remind everyone that if you guys are participating today, please join the group chat, which can be found by typing !GG8 chat. It provides a link. Click join chat on the right-hand side. Being inside, JP, don't queue up, please.
No.
Thank you. Please join the group chat. If you guys are participating today, stay in the group chat until your match is done. It makes inviting you to the lobby and finding you and making sure you are here very, very easy. By not being in the group chat, it actually just turns everything into a hassle. We would greatly appreciate if you did it. It's also just good practice for like actual tournaments. Standard online tournaments, you always want to be in the group chat, so the person managing the tournament can actually find you, as we like to call them, the TOs, the tournament organizers. So I see a real robot here. I'm gonna go ahead and invite him to the game. I do not, unfortunately, see Flashwire. Do we know where Flashwire is?
Nope.
Before you continue, I just came in just to say bye. So you get to say bye to both of you. Bye.
Alright, so let me see if I can add Flashwire. Otherwise I'm gonna go on a ghost hunt. Meanwhile, JP, entertain him.
Hello. Goodbye.
Oh, cool, you add them. Thanks.
They're online in the
Oh,
thing.
hey, they popped up a dot.
Period. Popped up with a dot.
Boopity bop boop beep.
Where's the Pokemon?
That's Sonic getting a checkpoint thing.
God, you're right. Is HGA?
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 HGA. This HGA.
I don't know what to say to
that.
I don't know what to say to that.
Join the group chat? Question mark? Alright, well, I have their profile. I'm just going to go ahead and add them as a friend for now, in case they actually accept that. And I'm also going to go to my thing so I can just copy the link to joining the game. Because I realize how actually smart that would be. There we go.
What is this Ben looking?
Hey!
There they are.
Alright, cool.
They have a squiggly. Just like yours. Oh man.
Hit me. Squiggo.
Me squig.
Yeah, so props to people still finding squiggly tech. I mean, like, there are still just really usable links that have not been discovered yet on Squiggly. Because nobody gives a damn about Squiggly. Thank you so much, Guild, for actually like looking into her. Really cool.
Send me that stuff, because I'm gonna do Fuku Squiggly.
Or not.
I am
I've
actually.
heard that
though.
shit before. No one
I
fucking
am
does
actually,
it.
though. What do you mean? Send it.
Alright, just go to Guild's channel. I think it's still the top 3 posts. He's got he's got a really cool corner burst rate, 1 burst kill. I looked at it and I'm just like, this is awful. Sorry, Guild. But I literally looked at it, I'm like, this is not good. Because by the time he's burst baiting, it does like 7k damage. I'm like, that's you're missing a whole 1,000 damage there. Probably 1.5 damage there before you can burst bait. And you can still get the full-on corner setup, I think. I'm gonna play around with it in the lab. This is the first time I've worn it in the lab in like, but I'm gonna mess around and see if I can make it better. That being said, it is super fucking cool because he does this really unique airstring link into standing hard punch, which I've never even seen before. And Penny also
That's an
has never
interesting
seen before. So,
Okay.
so go to get Sweater. Oh, we got American reset, but it was low, so it's not super American. It's just kind of a slow
Half
link.
American.
Yeah. Alright, so there are certain moves that restand on the first hit. Like, you saw there, like, they were in knockdown state after Daisy. And after they were in a knockdown state, you used Launcher. Because Launcher only hits once, it didn't restand them. It didn't get them out of the knockdown state. So that's why they didn't fly upward. If you use Standing Light Punch is a unique property that will instantly stand up on the first hit. But other than that, you always have to hit them twice before they'll stand back up from a knockdown state. If that doesn't make sense, don't worry about it. This is the beginner bracket. Focus on like just being consistent with links and stuff like that. Like when you drop the the crouching medium kick. Okay, so after Surya Tremolo, if you have Breath Charge, what you can do is you can use Surya Center Stage into SBO, and that's one of the most important things you can do with Skullgirls because it lets you convert full screen into a full combo. So Surya Tremolo, Surya Center Stage, SBO. Cost a meter, uses both charges, totally worth it. And while you're converting after the Surya Center Stage, you can actually build your Breath Charge back. So it doesn't actually cost you Breath Charge, you just need it. Yeah, so Bella and Double are the only 2 characters in the game that will cross up on in the corner. Isn't that cool?
That's weird.
Very weird.
In tech.
Oh,
okay.
that's unfortunate. They, you probably inputted crouching medium kick a little too early, so I got eaten, and you're standing up and came out instead. Alright, also recorded. So, Bella, you need to be blocking more. I noticed you're trying to dash to approach your opponent a lot, which is good. It's good. Not many people do that. A lot of people just try to go forward. A good thing you can do, Bella or any character actually, something that almost no other game allows you to do is called dash blocking, where you can actually block while dashing forward, specifically dashing forward and on the ground. So when you input dash, whether it's up double tap forward, or as I recommend it, if you're trying to dash block, do light punch, medium punch. If you press light punch, medium punch on the same frame, you'll dash forward. As soon as your dash starts, start holding back, and for all the time you're holding back, you'll be still moving forward, but blocking. And if you cut into down back, then what will end up happening is you'll stop moving entirely mid-dash, and you'll suddenly start down backing. It's completely safe. Very good approach tool. Alright, neutral DMB. Careful with that. It is safe on block, +1. Surya DMB is +1. If you don't know frame data, don't worry about it. Oh, by the way, I should probably get rid of the overlay. None that really matters.
That's fine.
Alright, I'm surprised jumping medium punched whiff there, because that is one of the best neutral tools that Bella has. So, you trying to up forward and use that button to beat him out is actually really smart. Unfortunately though, you're not converting off of it. There is a way to convert off it, I just don't have any because I'm bad.
Jump medium punch? If they land on the ground, you can convert with jump hard punch. Or you just go straight into a low.
Perfect.
That's fine. If you're in the corner and you jump medium punch or hard punch, they land on the corner, you get to convert for free. Don't have to worry about it dropping or anything.
Yeah, trying to approach the jumping medium punch in general is a good idea because that moves hitboxes are deceivingly massive. Alright, burst bait, you didn't space it properly. First of all, that was a red burst bait, so interesting. But you have to dash back a little bit more. You have to micro dash. That's not real. Is not true. So actually, Bella, anytime you see that flash, this is just kind of matchup awareness. Against Squiggly, if anytime you see the flash for Daisy, just hold upward and you'll be fine. Like 99.99999% of the time. Or cancel into like DP into like 360 or something like that. Or DHC out, but you can't do that because you're playing solo. If you don't know what DHC means, it's delayed hyper combo, which basically means do a super into another super from if you have a secondary character. The feature in almost any team fighter. If you guys don't know any terminology, take a look at chat at this point if you're watching the VOD. I'm actually just gonna pop the chat on real fast. Type !TERMS takes you to a dictionary of fighting in terms. that link work. I mean, that command works whether the stream is live or not. All these commands work whether the stream is live or not. So if anytime you don't know where the link is, just come here and type it.
Interesting. Okay.
Follow 3. Don't do that. It's a waste of 3 meter because now you lost 3 meters of valuable resource. Bella especially can do some really cool stuff, especially with damage dynamo, frame traps, and things like that. 360 in general does so much damage that like you want to set up into it. Level 3 itself is really, really good if you're doing it mid pressure because it's completely safe, which is total bullshit, but it's fine.
That's great.
Yeah, it's actually really good. So don't just kind of throw it out there for the sake of throwing it out there, as sometimes it can be tempting to do that. Also, I wanted to point out one other thing for the Bella player. Once again, this is more of a match of awareness kind of thing. Saria Tremolo into center stage and SPO gives Squiggly a full combo, and then she also gets Dragon Breath charge back, which makes it really, really good, right? The thing is Saria Tremolo actually counts as a projectile, as little sense as that makes. So you can reflect it. Bella, I believe it's DP motion medium punch? It uses reflector. Yeah. Is it medium punch?
Low punch.
Oh, it's light punch. Oh, okay. Alright, so DP motion light punch is a reflector, which reflects all projectiles. Oh, we got the mix going. Alright, so something you gotta know against fighting Squiggly. Once again, more match awareness. As soon as you block something, push block. Squiggly literally crumbles to push block. If she gives you an opportunity to push block her, she's already messed up. If you guys don't know how to push block, is while you are in block stun, while the big no symbol that's like purple or purplish pink there is appearing in front of your character, press 2 punch buttons and you will push them away. Ideally, you want to do it at the end of multi-hitting hits or on a single hitting hit, because if they hit you something while they're being pushed back, then they won't actually move backwards. I believe I have a link for that, and that like a video that explains it in detail. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah, I do actually. Cool.
Yeah, you do. I think Roblox is kind of struggling to approach because the movement tech isn't really there. So we're just kind of walking forward, and then just starting to get used to dashing it by the looks of it.
Yeah.
We're kind of walking forward at people.
The thing is like Bella is one of her only weaknesses, maybe, is she has a hard time moving around. And Squiggly is really, really good at taking advantage of that, which is why this is slightly flavored towards Squiggly, but like not enough for this to be unfair by any means. You really need to take advantage of any tool that the Skullgirls offers you to move around as Bella. To really, really take advantage of her and kind of thrive as a Bella player. So once again, I splashed the chat back on stream because I provided a push blocking link. Check it out. It in detail explains how push blocking works and what it's good for and what it's not good for. And also just in general, remember that using it against Squiggly is extremely important. Was that 2 matches or 3?
That was 3.
Oh, my mistake. Okay. Well, just remind you guys that everyone always plays exactly 3 matches, regardless of whether you win or lose. Just keep that in mind. Just in case. Alright, and on that note, we're going to move on to our next matchup, which is going to be Gus Hunter Fangs versus Fisting Android Girls. Good old Fisting. It's been a hot minute. I've seen you.
Oh, very long time. Invite to game. And Gus is here. Invite to game.
I think Fisting Android Girls would be really funny to get, like, into a top 8 at some point. Like, and we got Fisting coming in from, I don't know, whatever.
From downtown.
It reminds me of Yahozi, which is, she's a really cool fighting game player. You guys should check her out. I don't think she really touches Skullgirls anymore, if ever. I thought she touched Skullgirls at some point. But there was a really funny story where in, I believe it was Blaze Blue, she was playing a very, like, underpowered character, I guess, or like a very underused character. No, it was a Persona fighter. She was playing a very underused character. It was a really hype set, but she actually managed to get into top 8, and she was so sure she wasn't going to make it into top 8 that, like, every player got, like, a theme song that gets played if they're walking on the stage. And she chose some, like, remix of, like, the house theme song. And it was, like, some trap remix. It was a total joke, and it was really funny. And then she, like, panicked and ran up to, like, the TO and said, "Oh my god, please, 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 change my theme song. I chose it as a joke." And, like, the commentators were talking about it. It was great. She fucking owned up to it too. Like, someone asked her, it's like, "Are you the person that like chose the trap theme song, trap house remix rather of like the what's it called, to like for your top 8 music and frantically had it changed. She's like, she quoted, I forgot who it was, but it was like, how did the quote go? It's like, well-behaved women rarely make history, or something like that. Is there in response to that? And I thought it was just really, she has a good sense of humor. Check her out. Yeah, I can see that. I think she has some nerve issues, but in general, I think she plays exceedingly well.
Oh man, I just saw friggin' what's his name, Goichi versus Sonic Fox. That was pretty hype.
Say that again?
Goichi versus Sonic Fox.
Oh, Go One, yeah, like Goichi, yeah, obviously. But it was really good. A lot of people I feel like are giving Sonic Fox shit for losing that. A lot of people don't realize it, especially if you watch Sonic Fox. Sonic Fox is a very adaptive player. He is really well known for like losing sets, getting a complete download, and then never losing to that person ever again. So the fact that this was a single set, it really doesn't say anything about American players or DDFC players in general. A lot of people are using it as like, oh, I told you, kind of thing. It's like, oh, just chill.
Yeah.
Fisting Andrew Girls, you could have just held up.
It's also just the first match, so like it's day 1 right now.
Yeah,
so,
honestly, right? It's the first time they fought each other. I guess it's just like they've been building up so much beef against each other, like they were talking shit back.
They were talking shit. You don't want to use Excalibur assist call like that if they're not jumping. That's just kind of a poor call, to be honest.
Don't hold that cord because Squiggly can actually punish you really hard for holding that cord.
What is that?
Okay, so Fisting Andrew Girls don't hold silver cord charge because when the second person to charge is actually always gonna lose. So because Gus actually had a charge, what she could have done is center stage SVO. She didn't have meter at the time, so I guess it's good awareness, quote unquote. But I don't think you were watching their meter. I think you just kind of got cocky. I also don't know what the heck is going on between these two players right now. I think they just don't know what to do in neutral.
Yeah, I don't think they know.
Okay, so immediately, Fisting Andrew goes, when he saw the raw heavy kick come out, you should have assumed that they accidentally missed it, but quarter circle forward heavy kick, and they were trying to go tremolo, and that means you needed to down back. Because you can only block that low. I also mentioned to Bella already, make sure you push block, and also make sure you literally jump at the I want to re-emphasize that. That's a super important thing when you're fighting Skullgirls with any character. All you gotta do.
Yeah.
The only time it doesn't work is if you center stage first. Oh, nice anti-air! That's actually something you actually really need to do in this matchup, so really good awareness.
Alright then.
Squiggly's only anti-air,
I mean,
honestly.
I guess? This is really confusing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but like, I mean, come on, you've seen beginner bracket.
Oh,
nice anti-air grab, actually. Oh, cool, another reason for her jumping, but this time Gus wasn't just instantly holding up forward. Careful on the up forward. You've already seen that your opponent has caught you once for that. Nice approach. Didn't do anything. You're just baiting something out. Alright, got him with the concho. We got a conversion. Let's see what we're gonna do. Oh, unfortunately that is not.
That's not real. I don't like it at all. No, that was actually a really good response, to be
that
honest.
works?
Yeah, that works.
Okay. So just so you know, in that situation, Diamond Dynamo is not actually what you want. You want 360. Alright, so Daisy... So a lot of people think Daisy's a really good duel, and it is, but for mid-combo aggressive usage, and to use it mid-combo you have to use Silver Core first. Any stagger, because it's true grab, and true grab means that nobody will get hit if they're in block stun or hit stun, only if they're neutral. Or if they're staggered, and that's why you can do it after Silver Core. That's true for every character.
That was a good chance to actually do something about that. Like, if they're gonna raw tag right into your face, like that's your chance to just snap him back out.
Don't have to time out. That doesn't happen too often. But I mean, it does, I guess, in 3v3, but 2v3 not so much. I guess there was a lot of just patience and people trying to bait something out.
Patience? Oh no, man.
You saw them at full screen just chilling.
Fisting, I just think just doesn't know what to do in neutral.
I mean, that's fair, but like, it's better than just jumping forward and pressing buttons at neutral.
It is.
Yeah. So like, props for like just trying to wait it out and see what happens. Like, I still think it's a smart decision than like. Like,
I mean,
especially if
right.
you don't know what to do at neutral. I'm gonna give
It's
him
fine
credit
to be patient and stuff. I mean, it's fine to be patient and stuff, but like... Frank, no, what happened?
My tooth. He just like... It just made this like weird like... I have been woken feeling as I took a sip of my energy drink.
Oh god.
Like, yeah, like it's not hurting as much as like just tingled like... Who dares disturb my slumber?
It felt the Torian in that one.
I'll hit snooze on the alarm clock, man.
Yeah, you gotta cover that up with something, dude.
Maybe.
Like tape over your tooth.
Oh, that's gross. Ew.
He just okay, that was what? A concho. A little laggy as well.
Oh, hell yeah. 2 for 2.
Do it again?
Approach. Alright, 1 for a third grab. That
That's
grab's a
not
hit
too-
grab. You can just block it, just in case you guys don't know.
It's an overhead, by the way.
Yeah, it's also an overhead. You have to stand and block it. Or just jump, honestly.
I mean, jumping's pretty good, just as long as you don't up back, because then you'll just get caught by it.
So, use Daisy as a reversal there. I'm gonna warn you right now, do not use Daisy as a reversal option. A lot of people like to because, hey, it's invulnerable startup, and it's like, hey, catches my opponent when she's approaching me. So, yeah, that's true. And that worked because it was a counter hit. But in general, every character has tools to get out of it. For example, in that situation, Bella actually could have just used DP. She still has time. She has like 2 frames to cancel into DP. And after that, DHC'd into Airwolf, and she would have been perfectly fine. In fact, Beowulf actually would have had advantage. Beowulf would have punished you for using Daisy there. So from Gus's perspective, actually not Gus's perspective, I lied. Did I lie? I don't know. That was correct, right?
No, you're
Gus
right.
wasn't the person that used Daisy. It was this thing.
Indeed.
Yeah, I don't think I was being stupid there. I apologize if it was.
No, you're
Just
right.
remember, don't use Daisy as a reversal. It's once again, a lot of people will disagree with that, but like there are very few situations it works. One of the only matchups where it works is actually against Big Bang.
Oh my god. True.
Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta watch your assistants' health. You can't just throw them out once. You can't think that they're safe when they're in the back, because now you're stuck with just Beowulf without an assist, and that's significantly worse than a Beowulf with a bleeding assist.
So being full screen like this makes sense, because fisting has life advantage, but you can't just stand there either.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And also, if you're going to sit full screen, you always gotta watch the timer, because if you have less health than your opponent, your opponent's gonna be completely content with just timing it out while you struggle to try and approach them. It's a lot easier to keep people out than to deal with them when they're in your face, which is surprising. A lot of people wouldn't agree with that, but I would say so.
EP Showstopper actually straight beats Daisy.
Not necessarily. It's actually a very strict timing to do that.
It's extremely strict.
Yeah, because like technically there's hit stop before and after Showstopper. And what that means is Daisy's iframes will go straight through Showstopper, and Daisy will recover before Showstopper does. So it works, but it's like really iffy. You're basically rolling dice with Mike Z. You'd rather not. It's so much safer to just DHC.
He's just like, let me just do Devil Horns into Showstopper, but that's like, you gotta time that the hardest way possible.
Yeah.
So
Like,
like,
I literally think it's frame perfect. I'm not positive. I think it's actually frame perfect.
it would have to be frame perfect, 'cause there's just no way. That's not an assist you should be calling, because he's not even jumping at you. So I mean,
So I've noticed this from Gus a lot. You just stand there sometimes. Like when you call your assist, you just kind of wait and stand there. Always be at least down backing or blocking or like neutral jumping and then blocking, something like that. Shuckle has everything. Shuckle's
that's
really good
not
at this
an
game.
assist you should be calling. That was not an assist you should be calling in your opponent's face at all, because that's not going to do anything for you. It's Excalibur.
Shuckle's one of the few Bella players I still struggle against. I mean, I won the last time I did it,
oh
but
my
that was
God.
also 2 years ago.
That reached deepest.
Nice DHC. Alright, so that you want to use lock and load there is like a block stream pressure. Mostly just so what you can do is you can power cancel into 360 if they press a button and your armor hits it. A, you didn't have meter there, so that was completely pointless. B, you had hit. Be a little bit more aware of when you're hitting and convert using a button that would actually let you combo, you know, like a launcher or literally anything, honestly.
No conversion. Devil Horns is nothing you should be using just willy-nilly.
Yeah, so missing no pointing out that Excalibur is really, really good against Val, even though it didn't really work round start, it is still really, really smart.
That's
Keep blocking.
waste of meter, just straight up.
Have you counter hit? Oh, okay, going for 360 instead.
I guess.
Now this is a lot of
But it doesn't
damage,
have the conversion.
but like there is no, yeah. So you can't convert off of it without an assist, or if you cancel it early with DP, which is good.
Not a person
Start to do
right
that. Also, I think
He's not a
this thing
person.
just stopped pressing buttons. What happened?
He's not a
You
person
okay?
right now? Not a person right now.
Boyo, you all right? What's going on?
He's not a person right now. But
Why? Oh, okay. Well, there's huge amounts of lag. That probably explains a lot.
well,
I
Okay.
guess we'll just finish up this matchup because I don't know what's happening.
I'm highly confused. Hey, huh?
It's like, hey, anyone home? I don't know. Did the
Ball?
controller get dropped or something? I don't know what's going on.
Who knows? Or disco. Controller disco. Yeah, just end the match. Just end the match. To be honest, just
Controller dropped. Kill me. Oh,
controller.
whatever. This thing,
Oh,
don't
the
give up.
controller?
Get in some extra practice. Like, there's no reason to just completely give up the match. I've seen people make crazier comebacks than this.
This is also completely doable for duo versus trio. So I mean,
This is no time for games.
yeah,
Alright,
like this is still comebackable because of the damage you do. So like,
You're also a duo. That's true. Like you do 30% extra damage. Even in 14
Look,
seconds.
he's
you can-
already
cool, you
almost
can literally
dead.
win here. If you use your 1 meter there, you actually would have won. In fact, you're winning right now.
what?
Alright, so 1 touch.
Oh my god, what a trade!
Oh, got the counter hit.
Yes.
Oh no! Alright, this is still doable. You got 3.
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, well, no, okay, that's fine. I don't know how this game works anymore. I give up.
Oh. Finish him.
What's a Skullgirls?
It's a girl skull.
C-fisting, you totally could have done that. Like, even though you lost, don't you dare tell me that you should have just gotten killed. Let's be real. You easily could have made that work. There's no reason to give up. Even if you drop the controller and it feels awful, there's no reason to stop. Ever. I've seen so many games lost because people just kind of forfeit or stop playing or whatever. And there's literally, from a sliver of health, you can always make a comeback.
It's not over until it's over.
Yep. I literally couldn't press buttons for 20
Literally
seconds.
couldn't press button. for
And you
20
still could have won.
and you still could have won.
You
though.
were
Like, doesn't
one
matter.
button, like you were literally one dropped input away from winning the game. If you got your super off in one of the situations where you were trying to but didn't, you literally would have won the game.
Like, do. Come on. Come on.
On that note, we're going to switch over to Colin Hav versus Shadow. Now, Shadow signed up for intermediate, but they said I can put him in any bracket, so I'm going to go ahead and put him in beginners. Colin Hav is a little bit more experienced in the game, and I want to see how good Shadow's experience is. Because they told me that they know a full combo, but they weren't sure which bracket they belong in. So I'm putting him in beginners just to be safe. We'll see where that goes from there.
I will witness this.
Fight to game.
Oh yeah, this Shadow. Yeah, he does belong to beginners.
Does he? I mean, he's been practicing, apparently, so we'll see.
I believe so.
I think they might need a little bit more neutral knowledge, more than anything else. Also, Colin Hav is not in chat, which is kind of a shame, because Colin Hav has been here so often. I feel like he'd know the flow.
Forever.
Hey, Colin Hav. KK, I will log on. Alright, cool. Please join the group chat. Once again, you can find it by typing !GG8 chat. Click that link, click join chat on the right-hand side. You don't have to join the group or anything, it's just a giant button. This is join chat. Join that chat,
Big ol' button.
and let us invite you. That'd be great.
Do it. I'll watch the first match and then I have to go do a thing.
Alright, and then you're gone forever?
Well, I'll be back
Alright, cool.
in like an hour
Oh,
or 2.
well,
I don't know.
alright then.
Yeah. Takes like an hour.
You guys get
Probably
to
not
have
that
me
long.
here giving you awful advice without JP here to correct me, so...
What do you mean? I mean, I'll be watching during the thing while it's happening.
So you just frantically like pop in and be like, Crank, you're wrong!
How would you sign up for the intermediate bracket? Well, you just do that through the sign-up sheet and just pick intermediate, and then you
Yeah,
sign
so the sign up form literally has a button that says, would you like to sign up for intermediate?
beginner or intermediate, and
Yeah.
then it's fine.
And soon there will also be an advanced, but actually I don't think it'll be a button. It'll be like a comment section saying like, I think I qualify for the advanced bracket and we'll evaluate you.
Probably.
It's probably going to be an
Yeah,
invite
probably,
only
yeah.
bracket kind of thing, just because advanced it seems so arbitrary. But it means we're literally only going to be talking about frame data, very specific links, and optimizing your combo. That's kind of what I want the advanced bracket for. And intermediate is just kind of this like segue bracket between, so where you're like just getting more nuance with character specific matchups and things like that. And it's still just like a theory thing. Like we're not even sure if we sign up forum. No, sign up form. We do post it on the forum. You can hold on. Let me see. Get Great. I think this is the command. Yeah, those are the bajillion places we post stuff. We also have a Twitter where we.
No one. Going in cold. All right.
Yeah, we also have a Twitter where we post signups and matchups.
It's a Baizo, not Fuqua. This time.
A bison. And pound wheel.
That was a good response. That was a really good response, actually.
I like how people said Shadow was a band player. Shadow was Hookah player, either of those.
No, well, Shadow was a football player, but I don't know what happened to that. So,
Alright, we got both. Oh shit, we got conversions. Let's do this. Ah, unfortunately, didn't make that link.
yeah. Okay. But
Nice block.
oh.
Oh, guts grab.
But when you drop it, don't stand there. If you drop it, don't stand there. Down back or try to like do some pop it. Like
Yo,
what you
props
did.
to Shadow's block. I respect that.
Pretty good. But decent. You got a full combo. All right. I'll be it.
I think I straight up think after watching that, I think Shadow block.
You see it. You see it. Well, okay.
Switchers, let's go. Yeah, that's solid
doing it.
awareness there. You
We're
have plenty of
doing
meter to work with. Gets grabbed, smart stuff. Alright, so for future offense call on the hub, even though that worked, I highly recommend being safe and using snap instead. Because if Eliza was pressing hard punch instead, it would have slammed you into the ground and your grab would have whiffed.
I've been kicked out.
Oh.
Or
Wait, you no, they ulted forward. Oh, game crash. Okay. I'm just like, whoa, okay.
Oh, Ripperoni. On that note, I have to go. So.
Invite again.
Okay, I'll see stream and Craig later, but I'll be watching likely while the thing's
Okay.
happening.
If you guys think I sound muffled at any point, it's because half my face started hurting because it's no longer numb, and I apologize. Where's Penny? Penny's working.
Penny's working. Yes, Penny's working right now. Okay, bye everybody.
Yep. Where's due? Skullgirls Crash is a lot less than any other fighting game I've played. Which is kind of saying something, considering AAA fighting games are literally crashing more often. Skullgirls, which is held together by duct tape. What is going on? It's just me here, and half my face is like freaking out and in pain. Why is eye control in here? Get out of here. There you go. See me in Lethal League. Okay, fine. Never mind. You got me there. I did say AAA title games, and Lethal League is definitely not one of them. I also called it a fighting game, which is debatable on its own sense. But, I mean, respect where it's due. It is fun. It's a cool game, and you do fight each other. Yo, you know your links and your codes with them. Alright. Like, sometimes a lot of people know their combo, but they won't be able to consistently get it on characters, or like... Alright, see, well, that's exactly what I meant. Like, sometimes they won't actually know the exact timing that they want to cancel into stuff. Oh no, you, like, turned back to normal because you ran out of meter and you were so confused. You gotta watch the meter as soon as you skeleton, because every attack you do drains a chunk of your meter. Very, very spooky to do that stuff. Try to learn a meterless route, just in case. Or a route that uses only one skeleton attack. Because you'll always have meter for one skeleton attack, even if you have 0 meter. That made no sense. You can always do one skeleton attack, even if you have 0 meter. You'll just instantly go back to your body. It is possibly good at Lethal League. Sam actually, Fluter Sam, used to actually host a weekly tournament for Lethal. It was really, really cool seeing some of the top players play. But also the scene is dead, so I mean, I can't help you. Alright, we just keep pressing buttons. Let's go. Yeah. Normally, after a medium that got blocked, you want to stop your pressure. Going into heavies is really unsafe, but of course you have bird insurance because you're Eliza. So if you always end up pressure stringing bird, you're so likely to be perfectly fine. What your opponent has to do is chicken block land cancel. So, Call the Hop, this is a bit more of an advanced, I wouldn't say advanced, intermediate technique. It's called chicken block land canceling. I'm going to provide a link for that. It literally destroys Eliza as a character. It is one of the hardest counters to her, literally, her existence. Kind of like how Squiggly gets destroyed by push blocking. Chicken block land canceling is a little bit harder than push blocking, obviously. But check this out. I'm going to flash the chat on stream, just so people can see the link. Chicken block land canceling is an important thing. I heard you can play as like the boss character in the sequel, and also the sequel allows like, or has like everyone having like 2.5D character models. It's kind of interesting. Once again, if I go quiet, it's because half my face is in excruciating pain. I apologize in advance. Good skin choice, Colin. Probably one of the cooler ones, in my opinion. A lot of people disagree, but whatever. I think it's cool. Oh, nice grab! I don't think you did that on purpose, but like, that grab was technically quote-unquote an Oki setup because the skeleton was forced to go back, and you pressed the button that would beat it as soon as it got back to the course. You couldn't press anything. Technically, Eliza could have pressed held up in that situation. I think it would have worked out fine. But Shadow, just I feel like this has been a reoccurring thing for the beginner player in general. Make sure you're holding up in general. But also, as I said, Shadow, I think you're ready for intermediate. You need to focus on like matchup-specific stuff and like just cleaning up the links. But in general, your blocking seems to be solid. Your awareness and like what kind of moves your opponents are doing seems to be solid. And most importantly, you seem to be fairly comfortable with Eliza in general. So, props to that. Okay, that's not true setup. At any point while you're going downward calling the hub, you could have flight canceled.
An overwhelming victory!
The Calm Breaker double tourney 1 year, there should be VODs of that. Oh yeah. Calm Breaker is every fucking game. I find it so annoying that like Evo's like, oh no, we can only afford to have 7 games on main stage. Just shut up. Calm Breaker has like 30. And Calm Breaker is just the best tournament ever. Honestly, you guys should all go to Calm Breaker. I'm not biased or anything. Both! A little slow on that link, unfortunately. I think you have to press jumping hard punch, like not as you jump, but like a little bit after you jump. You waited a little too long. Like you waited till you were at the apex. I don't play Eliza anymore, so I don't actually know the details. And from most people's perspective, I never played Eliza, and they wouldn't be too long. I can play her for a week and just like screw this character. I tried to like her, I just can't. I love her design and like aesthetic and model. For voice acting especially, it's 10 out of goddamn 10. But boring to play. That's just me. Everyone has their own character archetype. I'm like, I'm one of the few who actually try to really make sort of work. Oh, that was a cool burst bait. Props to that goddamn pressure. That was really cool. Reversal level 3, yeah, so you always gotta be afraid when Eliza's got 3 meters to press buttons against her. You really want to do safe pressure and like try to bait out of reversal level 3. Because Eliza has literally only 1 reversal. That's level 3. The only true, like, get me out of this hell button that she's got. That was weird. Neutral first hit of standing hard kick, I think? That's something you don't see. I like how the Ankh, like, literally just freaking drove by. Just like pulled up to freaking Eliza's corpse. That was really amusing. That was a funny animation. Am I the alone in not liking anything about Eliza? Maybe. I think Eliza, like, design and voice acting especially is glorious, and her animations are really, really cool, and like the pacing on all her attacks are very, very structured, kind of resemblant of hieroglyphics and all that stuff. She also has some of the best puns in the game. For example, her heavy Sekhmet aerial move, where she like makes like a blood hieroglyphic phrase, is called signature move, and if you translate the hieroglyphics, it literally says like Eliza's name. I think it was Sekhmet or something. Like it says their name, so get it, like signature move. I don't know. I thought it was great. Oh, nice! Gets that overhead, lands, and does low. You actually should have converted off that overhead, but that's fine, honestly, because it's really hard to know if that overhead's gonna work or not. It's kind of a safe way to go low. Oh no, you gotta use light, medium, heavy DP in that situation. That's unfortunate. It actually does more damage too. Heavy, going straight into heavy DP used to work in 2016, but there was a big patch that like fixed all that. I shouldn't say fixed all that. It quote unquote made it different, and now it's just better. Oh! Beat out that, I think it's trick guarding. I'm not sure. For you guys who don't know what trick guarding is, basically, you press a button in the air and it gets land cancelled as you touch the ground. And what ends up happening is you have about 4 frames of landing lag. It's not called landing lag in this game. People make fun of me for calling it landing lag, but there's literally no other name for it, so I'm going to call it landing lag until people make a name for it. And during that landing lag, you're completely vulnerable. And using crouching medium kick there as Eliza, you actually covered the frames that would be land cancelled there, which meant that they were guaranteed to get hit, basically. good way to punish people who are like trying to jump over you. Good old bird insurance coming down. Yeah, you always have to be horrified of that bird insurance. That's an extra important thing about like handling Eliza pressure. Because Eliza pressure in general is really dumb and really good. I shouldn't call it dumb, but I mean it's really. I'll complain about it a lot. You'll hear me complain about Eliza pressure a lot because you can basically close your eyes and still convert off of things whether they're hit or not. It's really stupid. Yeah, you guys have one more. I think. I think. Wait, are you guys playing 5 games or 3? Isn't that? It's to 3. It's 3 flat games. It's not first to 3. It's 3 flat games. So if you guys played 3 games, I think you did because it says 5 on there. I don't know. I'm gonna give you guys the benefit of the doubt that you guys haven't played 5 games, because I'm not able to pay attention right now. That being said, though, remember guys, it's 3 flat games today. That means it doesn't matter who wins, who loses. It's only 3 games total. It does seem like I think you guys played a few more games than you guys were supposed to, but that's fine. It honestly doesn't matter. Do we need to get someone in there to keep you in check, Crank? Maybe. I mean, like, ideally I wouldn't have to be here right now, but it's been so long since I've been here, I feel bad for, like, not hosting. Because I've asked for too many favors the last, like, week. Oh, bird insurance not saving you there. Good spacing from Collins, and that was actually perfectly weaving around bird insurance. It's not actually called bird insurance for anyone who doesn't know. It's actually called Horus. It's just in the community, everyone refers to it as bird insurance. Because even if you completely screw up your combo or pressure or whatever, bird is basically insurance. It's like, it's got you covered. Nice OTG conversion right there. For those guys who don't know how OTG works, might as well talk about it. While these 2 players actually just play Skullgirls. OTG is a resource everyone has. You have 1 OTG per combo, and you'll see purple sparks as people bounce off the floor. Those purple sparks mean you have to use OTG to convert there. And what that means is you have about 12 frames to press a button to hit them and continue your combo. If you see blue sparks, that means you've already used OTG, and then they could have pressed a button and forward or backwards and teched in that direction. It's more about getting time and seeing what needs to improve. The number of games is not super important, but I like to keep it fair, or relatively fair. So like if we say 3 flat games, make sure you guys aren't playing more than 3 flat games. But if I'm not counting, for obvious reasons. No conversion. No, Loki level 3. Alright, so Colin and Hop tried to do something really cool but messed up. They're trying to Hatred Guard and eat the hits as Eliza was coming down and do a really, really powerful hit back. And then like they'd have 5 meter to just probably kill your opponent if they wanted to. Unfortunately, they messed it up and got a little bit cocky. They probably should just respected it, blocked it, and done a heavy counter hit. That also would have killed, probably. Which is unfortunate. So Colin Nahab, I think you need to learn your character a little bit more. I saw some solid Eliza stuff come out, but you need to... Apologies. You got, I mean, I know, what's it called? Chicken Block Land Cat's like a little bit of intermediate tactic. But like in terms of that matchup awareness, you were just kind of doing things that are a little bit too risky. I would want to say even Colin Nahab is actually also ready for intermediate. They were struggling a little bit more there, but I'm not positive yet, so I'm gonna give you 1 more week in beginners before I say, yeah, you're good to go into intermediate. But you're getting really, really close. You're pushing on that edge. And speaking of which, we hit the edge of the beginner bracket. Time to start off intermediate bracket. We got Shmup Dog Joe, who's already popped in, eager to go, versus Guru Slum. I'm gonna go ahead and invite you to the game. Once again, for those of you who are just tuning in, I apologize for the awkward silences. My face is in pain, but I am here for you guys. And I will try to sound not swollen-faced as possible. Oh hell yeah, Gruesome rocking the Point Robo Incubayo team. This is a really interesting team combination. I really like the fact that you're trying it and making it work. You've committed to this. It's really cool. Hell yeah, we got beams and stuff neutral. Alright, so a lot of people say that, like, a very common thing to know is that, oh, nice use of SBO there to punish. Actually, it was actually really smart for you to delay the SBO there. I don't think it was on purpose, but, like, it was very smart of you to late cancel. And the reason I say that is because Robo wasn't actually in the middle of a beam. Robo entered the start of the beam after Super Flash, which means that you got the punish almost incorrectly. You probably shouldn't have gotten that punish, but you did. Jumping punch, the God button will get everyone every single hit confirmed. Remember that jumping medium punch. I'm not. Did I say jumping hard punch? Whatever. Jumping medium punch for Robo is the best button. Let alone jumping medium punch is probably the best button in the game to compare every button, like out of context. Anyway, the first hit, jumping medium punch will always be an anti-air. What am I saying? Will always be an overhead. After Robo double jumps, she can use another jumping medium punch, and it crosses up, and it's annoying, and it's evil, but it will no longer be an overhead. No normal she can do after a second jump is an overhead. Robo's the only one with that limitation. Oh, that was cool. I like that. Unfortunately, not being aware they're on dizzy, not the best. They probably should have done a full grounded string. That would have killed, instead of just doing the double launcher. Ah, that's a shame. So first of all, that was actually really smart because Kitten Missiles there actually Kitten Meowsles, whatever. But that move actually lets you convert off of Beam Super, which is really, really cool. And honestly, like, ridiculously underused. You actually had all the Beam Super blocked with the dude, but you didn't use Sniper. In that situation, right after you block the Beam Super with your anti-projectile E-Grid, what you want to do is you want to use Sniper, because it immediately stops your super, it lets you close the distance without being in trouble, so that way you won't have to worry about the missiles, because the missiles track very slowly. All this other stuff. Oh, got the counter hit in the air, but did not convert, which means you have to do a normal string. Remember, counter hit gives you extra on dizzy to work with, which means your combo can be longer, more damaging, so on and so forth. Take advantage of them. And if you're getting counter hit a lot, if you notice a broken red heart over your head a lot, that means you're pressing buttons in a very, very unsafe situation. Be a lot more aware of where you're pressing buttons if you think you're noticing a red heart over you. If you're not noticing the red heart over you, then start looking for it, just in case. You know, you never know if it's there. If you notice it getting counter hit a lot, that's a big sign that you're pressing buttons a little too often. Another thing you can take advantage of if you notice a lot of broken hearts coming out is if you want to take advantage of an opponent who's you see that you're counter hitting them a lot, you do a lot of burst baits, because that means they're pressing a lot of buttons, and burst baits get you a lot more damage than people give you credit for. People give it credit for. Yeah. Some people, a lot of characters that can actually kill off of one burst bait first. Props to Guild for finding one for Squidward. It's just impossible to do. Okay, so that is really, really bad first two strings. I think you were just kind of fumbling around, just making sure you got a solid hit confirm. Just remember that you want to use standing hard punch on a link if you think it's going to reach. And also, after you stancel, you want to go into medium kick, crouching medium kick specifically. You don't want to go into your crouching leg kick, and this has to do with combo stages, and this isn't the intermediate bracket, so I don't feel bad about talking about this. But basically, how combo stages work is your first ground string counts as stage 2, which is not tracked. And then after that, any string after that goes into stage 3 or higher, and at that point, all your buttons are tracked. So the second crouching light kick, crouching medium kick, crouching hard punch you did, you march all of those buttons, so you can never start on your next string with one of those 3 buttons. And what that means is you heavily limited your options with your combo routing afterwards, and you have to reset. Also, you just don't get that much damage. That's also a big thing. SBO to continue the pressure, they can PBDC just like that to punish. Yeah, so you gotta be careful when you're using SBO to punish. It being a multi-hitting move means that it's really easy to PBDC. If you don't know how PBDC fully works, I will provide a link for that in the thing just in a moment. I'll flash the chat on screen just in case people are watching the VOD on YouTube. And they'll see the link for PBDC. Please check that out. Alright, one more gigantic run, let's go. You know, it's interesting, because I would say, like, Jerusalem seems like he's using meter a lot more liberally than Shmup Dog Joe is, but they still have more meter. That's kind of how it kind of goes back to how Skullgirls rewards aggression a lot more than it rewards defense. And Shmup Dog Joe has been using a lot of meter, I guess, to be fair. It's just it's been in a lot of I don't want to word it like this, but it's been in a lot of wrong situations. There's a right and wrong way to use your meter, like the time we got PUDC'd from SPO. So just be a little bit more aware on that. How would one go about playing neutral approaching as Bella? That's a huge and loaded question. You're gonna have to give me like a specific matchup and like maybe a specific scenario. I can give you a general rule of thumb saying you want to carefully react to what your opponent's doing, get a confirmed like move blocked, right? Like you want to make sure that they're blocking something, and then as soon as they're blocked, your pressure goes nuts. So if you approach with jumping medium punch, that's why a lot of people approach with it, because it's such a huge hitbox. As soon as they block that, you get to go crazy on your pressure. Because as soon as they block something, your block string will end in a 50-50 anti-air grab or grounded grab. Or it can end in like lock and load, in which case if they press the button, you can Kara cancel into 360. So like that's like a very vague way to consider Bella neutral. Like it's like basically play safely, approach carefully until you can get a move blocked, and then go ham. That's why you see Mike Z actually use Contra all the time, because he actually wants it blocked. It's like almost a free cross-up, but if they actually read you and block the cross-up, and it is reactable, it's just really hard, but if they, you can assume that people are reading you if they're blocking the cross-up. If they block the cross-up, that unlocks so many options for Bella. So, like, you can watch Mike Z play if you want to see some really quirky neutrals from Bella. But in general, that's a loaded question. Like, you really need to provide a lot more details if you want to know neutral for anyone in this game. It's very nuanced. Some people say Skullgirls doesn't have neutral. I think they're heavily trivializing how complex a neutral is in this game. I think the neutral is extremely important, and no one really shows it that much. And here, nice use of Blitzer to get away. It was actually still punishable. So actually in that situation, what you wanted to do is use the light heavy SPO, which appears directly above you, because it would have hit Beowulf if you didn't press anything, and it would have hit Beowulf if he went forward. And unfortunately, he wouldn't have enough time to go backward. This Blitzer makes him oddly wide. I just have no idea what to do at all. That was helpful. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I could help. In general, if you go to Skullgirls General, like the Discord, and there's a hidden channel called Bella, or for Bella, you can probably ask people there, it's like, how do I generally approach in this matchup? And they'll probably give you decent enough advice. Not good advice, but decent enough. Or better yet, join our Discord, where we have tons of players who will literally help you with everything, and you can ask specific questions at any point that you would like. To exclamation mark Discord into chat. You can join our public Discord, where we have one of the most active, like, looking for games channels and like people who are willing to provide advice and stuff like that. Oh, nice single hit overhead. Kara Stancel into, well, not Kara Stancel, they blocked it. But you Stanceled one hit into a low, which was dope. Jerusalem, you are really underusing here. I mean, I guess you're not Robo anymore. Your Robo's dead, so it's kind of tough. But Robo builds a lot of meter, but in exchange, like, you gotta also use it. Like, Robo has so much value for meter. I also almost never see you, like, level 3 DHC. If you level 3 DHC, then that puts Robo's, like, incoming. A, it keeps her alive. B, it sets up her incoming to be ridiculously good. Like, you should really take advantage of that. Alright, that was an awesome 3 games. Thank you so much for playing. It's actually pretty cool to watch. I think I gave more advice to one player more than the other, but like, I think Jerusalem has plenty to work on already. So that's how I'm going to justify it to myself. Next up we got Zerno versus an open lobby. Now, I guess I'll fight you, because, I don't know, I feel like I want to play at least once today. I'm going to go ahead and fight Zerno. Let's see what happens. Go ahead and wait until you start up the game, see what happens from there. Curious to stop trying to launch a light because it's hard to combo off of that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that or not. You'd have to ask JP in that situation, unfortunately. I don't even have the controller in my hand right now. I'm just tapped it on my fight stick and I'm like, yeah, I'll pick it up eventually. Alright, let's see what happens. Maybe I should do that.
Ready? Ready?
So we got a Solo Bayo. Now, if I read the hours correctly, you have like 1,000 hours clock. So I mean, you've been doing work with Solo Bayo. So let's see the next Dante. Oh, okay, instant order. Good stuff. Alright, press him button. Alright, goes through a full combo, set the Poke. Alright, messed up the DP input. Fine. Pull that low. That was a reset. I don't think it was supposed to reset. I'm really confused. Maybe it was. That makes sense. I was restood. So you're spending way too much time at max on Dizzy. Oh shit, got that extra damage in. That was really cool actually. I'll talk after I die. Oh, nice. Land cancel there. I don't think you meant to do that intentionally, but it was cool. Oh, dang. Okay. Oh, you caught me chicken button. Nice low there. Good stuff.
It's in the can!
So when you got me a lot of pressure on me, you went straight full combo and then played Oki, which is smart. That's okay. But the problem is that you kept on keeping me at max on Dizzy. You want to reset a lot more liberally, because at max on Dizzy, your damage gets bonus, like extra scaled by an extra 30%, which makes a lot of your damage a lot worse. That was added in Skullgirls 2016, one final patch that like made full on Dizzy pressure a lot weaker. And now I will shut up as I try to play this game. Oh, my uppercut didn't come out. Wow, what is wrong with my execution today? Oh wow, you didn't press a button. Nice empty jump. That was actually really smart. You seem like a very aggressive player. I'm surprised. Oh, nice wolf shoot there. That was me being blind, I guess. Oh, nice kill. That was some solid pressure. Stealth Dante over here. For those guys who don't know, Dante's famous for playing solo Bayo. He has some really cool tech as a solo Bayo player. Things I've never seen other Bayo players do. Yeah, I messed up. That sucks. Oh, nice pickup with the grab. Heck Jason over here. Do that or an autocorrect, in which case I'm upset. With Bayo's grab autocorrect. Oh, nice instant overhead. That sucks. I'm dead. Oh, alright, gave me a chance too. Damn. Oh, the 50-50 wolf blitz here. Let's go. Man, that instant overhead is ruining me. That worked? Oh wow, that does work. That's cool. Let's play one more because I'm selfish. I would say two more, but actually, yeah, you know what? How much time do we got? It's 6:47. Yeah, we are running late. I'll play one more because we do have one more set after this. I would ask for two more otherwise, but that's fine.
Everyone good to go? Let's rock!
Oh, I fucked up. That sucks. Come on, I absolutely guarded though. I could take him in there. Oh, nice anti-air super. Smart call. I messed up. That sucks. Interesting. Nice. Alright. Wow, that link worked. Damn. That's what I get for not being able to link things. If you want to do a set later, hit me up. That was some solid play. I would like to fight you. But for now, we'll move on. I gave you a few tips on like how you should manage your pressure and on Dizzy a little bit more. Other stuff. I'm trying to think. You did adjust your blocking from down back to up. You did not overcommit to pressure as soon as you realized I was getting aggressive. That was pretty cool. You used your meter pretty smartly. I don't know. That was some all-around solid play. If anything, I would look up Idante VODs just so you can learn some more advanced things you can do, because you were doing some real standard Beowulf pressure. Albeit you didn't really need anything else, let's be honest. You were whooping my ass just fine. And I should really play this game. Oops. What else was there? I'm trying to think. Yeah, you kept your chair, so you were like really smart about chip damage. You like tested before just to see if I was gonna anti-air at your aerial approach, and when I didn't, you didn't care and just kept on aerial approaching, so like that was smart. I don't know if that was conscious or not, but make sure you do that. Like, it's always important to do something risky just to see if your opponent's punishing it. If they're not punishing it, go ahead and take advantage of it, because sometimes the most unfair stuff isn't safe. What else is there? That was about it. That was the core stuff. You played really, really solid. I would just have to play you more to be able to give you better analysis. You're at that level of skill where I can't just like fight you for 3 games and tell you everything about your habits. So I would definitely like to see that. Gruesome donating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bits for Zerno. Props to you once again. Thank you so much for supporting our stream and also joining us. It is great to have you here all the time, Gruesome. But also thank you for supporting the stream. Just a reminder, we are a non-profit stream. We're just trying to help people have a gateway into the SJC and join our community, get training partners, so on and so forth. And we really, really appreciate all the donations we get go towards the prize pool for Skullgirls Be Great every Wednesday. The 4th week of the month obviously has a prize pool of $50, and this goes towards helping fund that $50 prize pool. Everything that it doesn't make goes out of my pocket, obviously. But once again, we're a non-profit stream, so thank you so much for donating. It really means a lot to us. Alright, so I'm really excited for this matchup, because both these players are ridiculously talented. And I want to see who does better. Honestly, it's as simple as that. Whoa, what a conversion! That's so whack! Ooh, going around the world. Unfortunately, not ready to convert off the fact that your opponent up-backed, even though you're behind them. That's unfortunate. It is tricky, though. I'm not going to give you too much slack for that. Alright, wow, got a throw there. Oh, 1 for a little more, that's not how it's supposed to go! I know you were just trying to build a charge, I think you messed up your input. I guess I think you were trying to build a charge, I'm not sure what you were trying to do there. This is a very interesting route. Oh, didn't get anti-aired. For those of you guys who don't know, light head spin, light danger I think it's called, is a true anti-air, as in the head is completely disjoint. Robo Fortune, for anyone who doesn't know, is a pure reference to Guilty Gear characters in general. So Robo has like things like a dust, which is her standing hard kick. She also has her like 6P from Guilty Gear, which is her light spiral. Yo, that incoming is dirty! I mean, it's not actually dirty, it's pretty standard. But basically, for those that don't know, Daisy's completely jumpable, but if you use Serious center stage first, right before, it adds hit stop to Daisy. Which means, it adds hit stop to every move, technically. But Daisy's actually cancelable from center stage, which lets Daisy be actually unblockable. Costs the resource and a meter, but makes it an unblockable grab setup, which is pretty dirty, unless your opponent's already preemptively jumping in the air. Oh my god, that was some super smart block string like setup there. Fortunately, not ready to handle that SBO at pseudo corner. That is a actual setup that not a lot of people have practiced, where they have an SBO in a corner / pseudo corner, and your character bounces around and everything. A lot of people are not ready to deal with that. Chip them out with SBO. Smart decisions. Making Solo Squiggly work. For those of you guys who don't know, Solo Squiggly is kind of a meme in the Skullgirls community, where Solo Squiggly is considered like the worst possible team you could play, quote unquote team. And I'm not taking anything away from this, you know if I'm saying it. What I'm trying to say is Yo-Yo's really trying to make Solo Squiggly work. He's been practicing Solo Squiggly. At first it's a joke, but like now it seems like it's like actually pretty legit. So props to Yo-Yo for that. Oh yeah, GG Zerno. I didn't see that in chat. And also just like I don't know, since you said you'd watch the VOD later, what I said at the end of the VOD is like, if you want to do a set with me after this stream, let me know, because I would like to fight you.
Well, haven't you arrived?
A, just because I want to practice Skullgirls more. Got Forbidden Tech on you, please. Sure, for which character? If it's Squiggly, then I can help you. If not, I'll have to give you a name for someone else you can convert it. Because I know some Oh snap! We're using Steady Medium Punch Vortex. Yeah, that is truly ambiguous. Using a grab there makes it completely jumpable, unfortunately. Grab is actually the weakest option you can do from that Vortex. I'm actually surprised you've gone for it twice at this point, Yo-Yo. You really should be using, like, either the low or the overhead. The low especially, because it turns it into an unmatchable 50-50 crossover. This is the strongest part of the Standing Medium Punch. Cancel Vortex. I should probably point out, Zerno, and for everyone else in the stream, that if you do at Skullgirls Get Gr8, like, that's not actually me. I mean, it is me, but like I never log on to that account. The actual account I use is this one. Hello. Okay. Just so you guys know. I am the Crank Machine. Damn, Medium Punch Vortex, one for low there, good stuff, but you notice that your opponent was blocking, like down backing twice at this point. So even though I told you go for lows more, I don't know. You made him have to guess a 50-50 instead of, like, you made him guess left or right, but, like, they were always down backing. That's why you were getting 2 guys off. Use that information and go overhead instead, which is less of an unmatchable setup, but more likely what your opponent is going to get hit by. Make him have to double guess instead of just guess once. That's what makes jumping medium punch for a robo so powerful, is that everyone has to double guess. They have to... That does not work! Yeah, that's okay. People fall asleep on Squiggly all the time. I don't blame you for that. I've done that too many times where I use Daisy to punish an assist's bad approach. When I realize that it's not an assist, I just cry on the inside. I don't blame you. The Crank, I mean, make it sound like I have a name somewhere, which I don't. It's flattering to be known as The Crank. Alright, so the best way to dodge here is Crouching Light Kick. You can low profile it with Crouching Light Kick, and he will go right over you. And that actually increases the amount of time that... Oh my god, you can kill here! Do it? No! That's unfortunate. You wanted to use standing... you actually probably just wanted to do a really long ground swing, honestly. Just like... Just because their Val was already past the Corpse of Parasol. You might have gotten lucky if you used Standing Medium Punch one hit from max distance and then used Launcher. You might have pulled them towards you just enough for that to matter. But I'm not sure. That was a really good game, by the way. That was a really cool game. The one and only! Yeah, I do say that. That is a thing. There's no screaming in chat. I think they forgot to breathe that entire set. Man, we are going really late. That's alright. I think I was like, we did start like late, so my apologies for that.
Ladies, it's showtime!
No, stop. You guys are too flattering. Make my heart go doki doki. Oh, okay, stuff by pillar. Yeah, you can't press a button against, well, DP assist in general, because this one's going to off the challenges. Oh, hell yeah, get that cross up. Super ambiguous. But, also, about pillar, it's like, even on point, like, you gotta be careful. Like, you have a solid punish for pillar, but you gotta wait a long time, before you actually press any button, just so you're completely in their blind spot. I like that, he acknowledges me. Classic cross, that's what he always uses. Yeah, I know. I should give him more dirt for that, especially because Kenji always gives dirt for that for a really good reason. Missing No does overuse that cross up whenever Missing No is not feeling comfortable and just wants to do things that he's familiar with. This is that very single, very single, it's a very classic cross up. It's like the only one. Yeah, he won for it again. Got same side this time. It was pretty obvious it was gonna be same side, but I don't mind Yo-Yo not blocking it. I could be easily reached by that. Oh, drops it! Alright, do we got the mid-screen? No, we don't. Actually, wait, you're not running center stage assist. None of that matters. I guess you could have DHC'd and made it work, but like, you would have had to go. Just absolute hammer. Yo, props to Missing No. He's been playing hella well in tournament lately. I know it can be great, but he's had some real solid games. It's really cool, actually. Yo's unfortunately not been able to play that much in general because of work, but he's a really talented player. One of the fastest improving players I've ever seen on the screen. Oh no, Tyr gets stuffed. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with Tyr there. Especially against Parasol. Penny says this all the time, and she's only half joking when she says it. Parasol's worst matchup is Parasol. This is one, like, dealing with Parasol's tools are really, really hard as Parasol. But it's half a joke because, like, obviously Parasol has the same tools you can use against Parasol. But it's still you still need the magic knowledge. It's really annoying. Oh, yeah, unfortunately that full screen conversion works on most characters. Parasol's too skinny, and you'll also notice that in her hit animation she'll reel backwards. And the characters that reel backwards, that doesn't usually work on, unfortunately. Her hitbox literally moves backwards on hit, which is really frustrating. Doubles almost does, but Doubles feet stays the same. This set is intense. Yeah, there's a reason I wanted this set to be the last set. This set I expect it to be super cool. If you guys want to keep playing a couple more, feel free. Like I don't mind at all. The stream's over at this point. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for Skullgirls Get Gr8. We go live every Saturday at 3 p.m. Central, 4 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. GMT. Sign-ups are supposed to come out every Sunday, but sometimes I'm a little bit late, depending on how crazy my life is. I try to get them out as soon as possible, especially people remind me in Discord that I haven't done them yet. It's not that I forget, it's just that I don't feel pressure to do them if nobody's like, actively hunting for them, if that makes sense. Either way, thank you so much for joining us, and if you guys want to see more of us and can't wait till Saturday, what you can do is tune in for Skullgirls Be Great every Wednesday. We do have a weekly tournament. I'm usually there for that. But more importantly, Penny and JP are usually, even more often than me, which is super cool because they are excellent and players and very, very knowledgeable people, and they commentate the whole thing. So yeah, tune in for that. It's a good old fun time. Now, if either Zerno wants to fight me or if these two want to keep fighting each other, I don't mind admiring that for like 10 minutes. We probably won't do an open lobby today just because it's... Actually, wait a minute. I was wrong. It's 6 p.m. We are half an hour early. I thought we were running late. We started 40 minutes late, and we finished half an hour early. How did we do that? Ah, hell yeah! I don't know what else to say. That's really cool. I can dig it. All right, chat, vote. Press 0 if you want to see Yo-Yo versus Missing No. Press 1 if you want to see Zerno versus me, and we'll split into a one-man lobby after that. Apparently, Sparrow was trying to tell me. I apologize. I literally did not... If you were messaging me on Discord, I didn't realize. Were you messaging me on Discord? You were not. You just apparently tried to tell me and I didn't realize. Because I'm an idiot. Isn't it 5:47 and not 6? Oh, you did try to tell me. Da-da-da-da-da. I forgot which one was which. I think 0 was Yo-Yo versus Missing now. So I think that's winning so far.
Let's do this in one take.
Yeah, I said the wrong hour earlier. Yeah, you're right. No, I started the stream 20 minutes early, but we didn't actually start Get Great, like the actual show, until 4:40. It's supposed to start at 4, so I messed up. Oh, get that overhead! Yeah, heavy gravity is a sneaky overhead. Super unsafe and block. Actually, only -11, which is a ton, but like, not that bad. Here you go. Yeah, building up the charge. It's actually really annoying that building charge is actually super ambiguous. You can't actually have muscle memory for it because it can range anywhere between, well, in my experience, it's ranged anywhere between 57 and 62 frames. And the reason it takes that long, it's actually supposed to be 52 frames, but it takes longer sometimes because of frame skip. And it should feel the same because of how calculations work and how frame skip is handled and gives a buffer and all that, but it doesn't. So you can't actually build muscle memory because of it. I've actually gotten it, what I thought was frame perfect for a long time, then I realized that it was actually completely different values and really frustrated me when I found that out. Because if Squiggly didn't have enough problems. Oh, Liver Mortis! What a block string! Yeah, that low profile's what? Yeah. Crouching light kick actually low profiles gigantic arm, and you can card cancel into Daisy, which is exactly what we saw there. But what's extra interesting is that crouching light kick hit there, and I think that's the weirder part. All right, we saw 2 zeros, and I think that's Yo-Yo versus Missing No. So if you do want to go at it, go for it. If I was wrong and that was actually supposed to be me versus Zerno, then please correct me in chat real fast. We'll do like 2 more matches of Yo-Yo versus Missing No, then I'll do me and Zerno. That was a spooko. Spookoo? Spookoo. Spookoo. I don't know, I'm not cute. I'm adorable.
Sorry, I'm out of lollipops. Gentlemen and ladies,
Did she just offer Squiggly a lollipop? You know she's dead. She can't eat. Wait, who got counter hit? Who got counter hit? I thought Val got counter hit. I'm so confused. Man, these block strings are so solid. I really should just play this game more because like my reaction time when it comes to those things is really poor right now. Alright, you use Crouching Light Punch, you immediately lost all my respect for you. How dare you use that move? Crouching Light Punch is actually the worst button in the game. A lot of people disagree, and then they'll tell me all these uses for it, and then I'll try to use it for exactly what they tell me for, and it doesn't work. So like, they're wrong. TLDR. The cube machine more like brains. Alright, what do you mean dead can't eat? Okay, Squiggly specifically can't eat because her mouth is literally sewn shut. Because the Contiellos were a family of opera singers, and as a final insult to their family after literally murdering them alive, I mean, as opposed to murdering them dead, but right after they murdered the entire family in a public event, what the Contiellos did is they sewed all their mouths shut to like as like a symbolic end to the Contiello family. The Medici's like wanted to do one final insult, like the singers have their mouths sewn shut. Know the law! Why can't I do this in tourney when it counts? Because tournament set play is completely different. It's very, very unique. Kenji also just completely did not believe me when I told him this. But basically, when you play in tournament, the feel is very different. And it's not just tournament nerves. Like, the entire aspect of I only have like 5 total games I can play at most. I have only a couple of games I can adjust. That pressure, just knowing that other people are watching, and it's once again, it's not just as simple as nerves. It's a lot more complicated than that. just your mindset is just very different. And knowing how to play in that type of mindset is a skill. It's an acquired skill. And a lot of people can't do it. Even some of the best players in the world cannot do that. Motocons in Oddworld's mouths are sewn shut. They just open them anyway. I mean, to be fair, Squeaky does too when she sings.
For over a decade. Quiet on the set. Showtime!
But the reason it's a special is because it's hard for her to do. I'd assume.
What goes down?
Oh, Airwolf, that's smart. Daisy's not a reversal. God damn it, Yo-Yo. Unless they're doing a super. Yeah. It's a reversal against supers only. Some super. Actually, that's not even true. They can just DXC. Yeah, Daisy's just not a reversal. Just don't even. Daisy's just not a reversal. Oh my god! Yo-Yo dropped a stancel! It's been a hot minute since I've seen that. Yo-Yo's execution is one of the many things I'm jealous of. Although, let's be real here, the only execution I'm actually jealous of is Gexabra, who unfortunately doesn't play this game anymore. She got installed, which is really unfortunate. She has some of the best execution I've literally ever seen in Skullgirls. Some of the cleanest fucking players. So goddamn cool. Don't get hit. Oh, nice! Micro dash! Nice to try to space a little bit with jumping medium punch. Afraid of the disjointed hitbox of jumping hard punch. Good old chair being evil. Nice blocks. That was a solid bait, actually. I'm surprised that worked. Oh, I think went for a fastball setup and messed it up just a little bit. Or wanted to hit him before they touched the ground, jumping leg kick, but unfortunately did not have the height to back that strategy up. Alright. Nice. So we're gonna go for another launcher. Oh, but picks up the chair. Actually, Wendy didn't really need to, but that's fine. Yeah, Serious Center Stage SBO does punish that solidly. If they're pressing any button, Serious Center Stage provides the hitbox. Hit stop needed. It would make that work. My face tastes like burning rubber. Not sure why. It doesn't sound normal. It's not burning as much the freaking fire in Buck Yo-Yo's eyes. Taking that game. Solid stuff. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and ready up. We'll see what happens. Now normally we would do an open lobby at this point. I think we will in about 5 minutes or so. Just because we have so much time since the stream normally goes to 6:30. A part of me doesn't want to just because my face is bleeding. It hurts. But I'll probably do it anyway. See how this goes. I think at this point, Zerno is definitely the better player here, which kind of gets me excited to play. Oh snap! We got banned. Wait. We got Batman and Blueman. We got Batman and Blue's Clues over here. Let's go. The ultimate crime fighting duo.
I apologize in advance.
Oh, nice break. I messed that up. Drop kicks. Picks up the chair, nice stuff. Oh! Kicks me up backing because I accidentally tagged even though I didn't press a button. I don't know how the tech came out. How did that work? I didn't press it. How did that work? That's whack. Nice grab there. I should have just matched. I'm a Waka. I'm way too patient. Yeah. I've already seen you do that once before. I don't know why I thought I'd be able to do that. Oh, the empty jumps! Alright, alright, alright. Alright, 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 alright. Oh, you're still in the lobby? Alright, fine. Guess we'll get kicked back to lobby between every match. Yo-Yo wants a turn. Bully the crank. Batman and Blue Beetle. Yeah, that's true. But that actually makes sense. It's not as funny. Actually, not like it actually makes a lot of sense in hindsight. Because I think Blue Beetle is what drove Batman insane to try and solve a crime. I think it was Batman, or maybe it was Flash. I can't remember the exact comic where Blue Beetle dies. And no one in the Justice League believed him. It might have been actually Wonder Woman in hindsight. I actually, because I think that's why Wonder Woman was on tilt and like died to, killed Maxwell Lord. I'm not positive on that. That's me trying to remember lore. Center stage killed me. Why do you always have a charge? Why are you so smart? Alright. Oh my god, you chipped me out with DP, you freaking monster. Get out of the skies. Oh, I messed it up. No one ever blocks in the right direction for that. I don't blame you. How'd you block in the right direction for that? No one... Whatever. Oh, come on, I anti-aired. That's no fun. I should have up forward and grabbed. Ah, well. Nobody blocks that. Famous last words, I guess. Yo, Crank, would this nettle you if you did this to someone in Journey? Let me take a peek. Just someone angrily walking into... What's happening? Someone just being tackled on stage or something crazy? I don't know what's going on. I'll check this out later. That's whack. Man, getting the bits in for Zerno. Let's go. Yo, Zerno, you got a cult following. Let's go. You got a crowd going for you. Hear 'em cheer.
Roll camera and...
Oh, that's dirty. I mean, it's not actually dirty, but it tricks my brain to think it's dirty. I just pressed buttons. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't think that would hit. My brain was too out of it. Oh, what? How am I jumping light punch with? He did. Now let's play his character I don't know how to play. What? Oh, no car cancel no. That sucks. Freaking hit stuff, dude. Oh, we got that train. Get me that sliding knockdown. Nah, you can't use SSJ after that. That's not good. I guess you just really wanted to do it safe. Oh, nice Adrian. Yeah, scoop me up. Yeah, don't. I mean, I know you wanted to DHC, but like SSJ after an A train is usually a horrible idea unless you know it's gonna kill. After this match, I'll open up the open lobby. I'll still be playing, obviously, but like at least everyone will be able to play. No more show matches, I guess. No more bullying the crank. I mean, I guess everyone gets to play the crank instead of just 2 people. Pass me around. I'm a hot potato.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
Oh, that's the wrong move! No! Oh man, frame trap. Oh no, it's another frame trap. Oh, I thought it was between each other. That sucks. Get Squiggly out of the picture. Not to play this guy. I shouldn't have done that. Ah! Yeah, grab. Let's go. No, you push block after the second hit? No! You push block after the first hit that time! Stop! Make up your mind!
Come with us quietly, Ben. We'll be right back after these messages.
Oh wait, right. Open lobby. Just a reminder, guys, this is the end of stream event. Anyone can join. Just join the group chat by taking !GG8 chat into group chat. If you saw someone on stream you wanted to fight or didn't get a chance to register but still want to get some games in today, then go ahead and feel free to join. Ready up. Fight a random opponent. Have a good old time. !GG8 chat into Twitch chat. Click that link, click join chat on the right hand side. You don't have to join the group, but if you want to, that'd be cool. You get notifications every time we go live and stuff like that. Not literally every time we go live, but like you get a reminder that we're going live. It's cool. I like to think so. Just make sure you join the group chat, right click the crank machine and click join game. And anyone can join. Just right click anyone else that's also in the lobby, like that works fine too. Doesn't matter. As long as you want to play. See what happens. Aw, that sucks. That's not gonna work. Oh no, I didn't believe. That sucks. I had the 50-50. I spooked you. What? Oh, come on. I actually had you there. Oh man. That sucks. Cancel him to level 3. Who does that? Ah, yo, I didn't wait to get into the open lobby to beat you. Why would I do that? There's no benefit for me doing that. Well, the reason I can't send to level 3 is I'm the prettiest? No, I messed up. I'm the meanest? Am I the prettiest? God, I love that line so much. Am I the prettiest? Saxophone big band. Over here, tuning up a saxophone. Really jazzing me up. Ah, I fucked up. Oh, whatever. That's fine. Ah, my god, delayed. There we go. Okay, sure. What? Oh, nice tech. Damn. That's a frame trap? It's lame. Why is that a frame trap? Wanna see something cool? Oh, well, I screwed that up. It wasn't as cool as it was supposed to be. Because I forgot I had charge. What? Who mashes level 3? Nice, I will. Nope. How did I not punish? Oh my god, how many times are you gonna almost kill me but not actually kill me? There we go. I'm just messing around at this point, aren't I? Ah, I tried to parry that. Why? I'm such an idiot. How dare you press a button? Big band with a meter and almost about to die.
But I'm the king, sister.
Why would I do anything besides mash? What's going ham in chat? Alpha counter costs a meter. Yeah, it's great. And I win because they have a super they can beat it. Yeah, I think. If they alpha counter, I Daisy. Unless they got a super that can beat it. I mean, Daisy beats Daisy. What are we talking about? What's the context? Is this lobby broken? I don't know what's going on anymore. What's happening in here? The reason I cancel level 3 is because on Alpha Counter, Crank's only option is let the brass rock or E-break. I can SSJ into... No, actually, I think I'm locked out of SSJing into Daisy. That would be funny if I did. That would be 3 meters. Unless he's willing to use SSJ, which also beats level 3. Oh, is also beat by level 3. Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like, no it doesn't. There you go. He can't, he Alpha Countered, has 4 meters max. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, Alpha Counter again, his big band is like very iffy, which is unfortunate. It's such a cool Alpha Counter. I wish E-Break was more core to his kit. That's just because I like Stan's characters. That's literally the only reason I play band is because he can E-Break with stuff. Kinda cool. Also, because he does really funny stuff with center stage assist. If I was good. And I win unless they can beat it. Like, you can just stop it there. Like, you can just sum up your sentence over there, yo. It's like, I win unless they beat it. It's universally true. I think this lobby's broken. I think. I can't tell. I'm gonna go ahead and create another lobby because I'm not honestly sure. Anyone wants to join this lobby, please feel free to do so. Just join the group chat, right click the crank machine, click join game. As per usual. Actually, I think I'm gonna go back to that game. Yeah, I think it was just question mark. I'm not sure. What's happening? What's happening? you fighting right now? I'm really confused on what's going on. Oh, I accidentally left the group chat, didn't I? Oops. Accept. What's happening? We were kung fu fighting. Oh, okay.
Gentlemen and ladies, it's showtime!
I'll do one more game after this, guys, and then we'll call it in the evening. Pick it up with a crouching hard, no, yeah, crouching hard kick, sweep into DT. That works if you're using OTG. Nice use of light giant step. You actually should have used medium in that sense. More damage and also pulls you closer to you, lets you have more conversion options. It's also just safe to convert, which is nice. Oh, losing track of where you are in your routing. Unfortunate. Oh, that's a lot of buttons. Oh, unfortunately, you used the grab just a little bit too soon. Gotta wait for your opponent to land. Even though Ban's the heaviest character in the game, did it too early, too fast. Too fast, too furious. Feeling antsy over here. Yo, Shmup Dog Jaw. Shmup Dog Jaw. Wow. Joe is on a roll here. We got him whooping ass tonight. Ah, no, drops it. Let's go. My Ban's sitting on 5 meter. Seal the deal. Da-da-da-da-da-da. And you see him. Oh yeah, Crank, the thing I sent you was FGC boy imitating a wrestler's ring entrance to it. Those guys who have never, like, seen me in person, I guess Frosty was the first time I really was like myself, but I get really rowdy when I'm doing a set. I just start like I would just like turn to the guy who's doing like a wrestling intro while I was sitting down. I'd be like, "Yo, get your ass down here. We're trying to play a game here." Like I just get like really like loud and I wouldn't say obnoxious, but I'm basically trying to psych people out. That's kind of probably why I won the mystery tournament. I was just a sass hole all the way through. Like we had to fight in some like marble puzzle game or something. And I'm like, "Man, I don't play mobile games. What is this?" And like everyone else, it's kind of cool because the reason I do this is I try to get energy into other players more than anything else. And when other people start responding and also start getting like jumpy and having a fun time, it's always really good. Probably why my set with Doppler was just so exciting all the way through. I hit so low to the ground. You're jumping hard punches. Oh, evil. I don't know this matchup, by the way. I should really learn how to play a Beowulf. It's one of the matchups I've never bothered to learn. Yeah, I don't know what to do. There we go. What? No, I wanted to grab you. I didn't believe. Oh my god, you're snapping me, you smart individual. Alright, we'll scoop this out of the picture. Oh my god, you up back and grab. The 50-50! It's not a 50-50. I could have options like that. It's so hard. I don't know why I'm such an idiot. I didn't punish him though. Ah, it's an overhead! It's so mean. I should actually learn how to fight a Beowulf. This is actually really good practice, I think. I'm gonna do a long set with Zermaid at some point. All right, guys. The lobby will still be open. I'll still be fighting people probably, or maybe I'll just go lab. I'm not sure. But I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for joining us. It was a good old, jolly old time. It was fun. Had a blast, and I already did my spiel. You guys want to see more of us and can't wait till next Saturday. And just a reminder for next Saturday, the signups will be coming out tomorrow. Tune in on Wednesdays because we have Skullgirls Get Gr8. It's a good old, fun old tournament. It's a good old time. It's a great time. It's a fantastic time. See you guys around. You could even say it's been great. Da -da 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 -da.